over 2,500 hours playtime on Roblox Fisch, and I've still never gotten an admin rod until today. Yep, I've just gotten my hands on the new tryhard rod, where it's incredibly hard to catch fish, but the reward is absolutely insane if you do. So today we're setting out to catch some of the rarest fish on Roblox Fisch, including the one and only Moby. And guys, once we get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 100,000 Robux back to you. All that you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames to win. So if I quickly show you, this is what the rod looks like. Really basic, right? But if we go over towards the ocean, take a look at this, okay? I'm just going to show you this. A couple of shakes here and there. Let's go. Look at this, dude. Look how tiny the control bar is, and look how little resilience we have. Like, what? How am I supposed to catch anything with this rod? Let's try again. Oh. Now, for those of you paying attention, you'll notice it says plus 300% progress speed at the bottom. So you can see it there. And it makes every fish that you're going to catch shiny and sparkling. So these are the stats on the rod. Alert speed, 80%, which is pretty good. Look, 999%. Control, minus 0.26. Resilience, minus 500% resilience, dude. 500%. What? I actually saw Mystical do this video a couple of days ago, and he's the one that told me I have to try this rod since I'm so obsessed with going for really hard fish. So today, I'm going to be trying to catch every exotic that I can with this fish. At the end, I'm going to try to get the one and the only, the Moby. Yep, that's right. This is going to be an absolutely insane challenge. Let's get on with it. So first things first, before we actually try to catch anything, clearly I need to enchant the rod with something. Now, there's actually a few options for what I could enchant it with. Of course, one of them could be control to make the control bar bigger. The other one could be mystical to increase our resilience. But the resilience is that bad that honestly, mystical wouldn't even really help. All right, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get inside and let's have a little think about this. Let's see what we could potentially enchant the rod with. Okay, take my money, call the scam man. I'm going down, buddy. Thank you. So, of course, in order to get control, I can just use a normal enchant relic. But like I said, I kind of want to see how mystical is going to play out. Not mystical as in the YouTuber, mystical as in the enchantment. All right, let's have a look at this. So if I use an exalted relic, okay, we'll go invincible. Oh, okay. That actually brings us onto the first catch of the day. Since we got invincible, let's actually go towards the brine pool and try to catch a spectral serpent with this rod. This is going to be impossible. I can already tell you guys this is going to be impossible, but let's try. Okay, at the start of the video, I said I'm going to be catching every single exotic in the game. I've just realized they've added in so many new exotics, dude. We are definitely not going to catch every exotic in the game. So this is going to be the list of exotics that I'm going to be trying to catch with this rod before we go for the Moby whale. First one is going to be the spectral serpent. Then we also need the ancient depth serpent. I want to get a Kraken. I want to get a Megalodon. I also want to get a blue whale if we can. And lastly, of course, we're going to be going for the Moby whale. All right, so let me go ahead and pull out my submarine here. That's what we're going to be needing. I can't spawn in. All right, shipwright, you know what to do, buddy. Spawn in my submarine-y. Thank weenie. Let's go weenie. What am I doing? I hope you guys can tell I've had my morning coffee today. So in order to get the spectral serpent, of course, we've got to go to the brine pool. And to get there, we've got to go down here. You've got to go to Desolate Deep. You guys already know this. Let's get it. Honestly, using a submarine is such a W, though. I'm so glad they added in submarines. Like, it makes it so quick going through here. Yeah, let's get it. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is buy a lot of coral geodes because we are going to need so much deep coral. It's insane. Okay, that should probably do. Actually, that's only 1,000. Let me juice it up. Let's go ahead and get like 10,000 coral geodes. That's more like it. Look at this. Speed! And there it is, 10,050 coral geodes. Now I've just got to get these open, and then we can finally begin the first challenge. All right, here we go. We've opened up every single coral geode. So if I now go ahead and check my equipment, go down to... There it is. Wait, where is it? Here. Deep coral. We now have 3,481 deep coral. Epic. All right, so usually when I come to the brine pool, I would put on Aurora. I would use Atex luck. But because this rod has... How much luck does it have? 999% luck. Does that mean that I'm going to be able to get the spectral serpent easily? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's have a look. Okay, no, we're still getting comments out here. Oh, I'll tell you guys right now, if I cannot catch a comment, I am not catching the spectral serpent like this. This is ridiculous. Come on. No. All right, here we go. Shiny sparkling, please. Shiny sparkling. It's just not gonna happen, is it? It is not gonna happen. Why am I even trying this? I can't even get a common. Am I gonna be able to catch any fish in this video? Okay, wait. I'm doing something. Oh. Yo! And there it goes. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the one. I can feel it. This is the one. Oh, yo. Oh. No. All right. The other thing is, we're not even getting the spectral serpent anyway. So let me go ahead and put on the 8x luck, see if that's going to help us increase our luck even more here. All right, I've got 8x luck. Let's go again. Bro, this is so ridiculously hard. Like, what? Please. Oh, wait, I almost had it. I actually almost had it for a second. No, I almost had it. No, dude. Oh. No. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pop an Aurora totem as well, just for that extra bit of luck here. Wait, do I have any? Bro, I swear I had like 70 gazillion Aurora totems. Where did I go? Where did they go? Oh, they're here. What? All right, here we go. Aurora totem. Oh, that is not happening. That is just simply not happening. Oh, hang on. I think I'm getting it. Right? That's the spectral serpent. No! We got the spectral serpent. I saw it for a second. Wait, am I an idiot? The spectral serpent's not even an exotic. It's a mythical. Why am I even getting this? It's just because we got invincible. Okay, the spectral serpent literally isn't even an exotic. I think this rod has already fried my brain, and we have just started this challenge. I'm going to admit, guys, this is not going to happen. There is just no way. The rod is ridiculously hard to catch anything with. I think we're definitely going to have to go switch up what enchant we're using. I am not fishing anything out of this brine pool. There is no chance. Like, look at it. There is just no chance. Okay, last go. Yeah, it's not happening. It is not happening, dude. Okay, I'm going to make my way back to the Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get a different enchantment. All right, so next up, I kind of want to try it with a bigger control bar. I feel like that's the next logical step. However, there is actually one enchant that I think most people don't even understand how it works. And let me try to get that one. So what I'm going to be looking for is piercing here. Oh, no, Sea Overlord. All right, let me keep using my exalted relics until hopefully I get piercing. Or should I... Okay, wait. Let me do controlled first. We'll come back to piercing in a second, and I'll explain why most people don't understand how piercing works. All right, let's use this anomalous enchant relic and try to get controlled. Yep, there it is. There it is. That's what we were looking for. So if I just test it in these waters quickly, how's that going to work? Oh. Okay, definitely makes the control bar bigger. It's not insanely big, but it does help a lot more than it did before. I'm actually going to be able... I actually caught something! Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. Let me read you the stats on these rods, because it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, it doesn't actually show the stats on it. Okay, so basically, what it does is it gives you Tentacle Surge every time, and it has a really high chance of giving you shiny and sparkling. So you can basically get shiny, sparkling Tentacle Surge fish, which is just absolutely insane. The only tricky part, of course, being actually catching the fish, because, yeah, I mean, look at this. The control bar is helping, though. Having a bigger control bar definitely helps here. Oh, it is still really hard. It is still super hard, bro. What? That is ridiculous. Oh, wow. This is ridiculous. Oh, no. This is so tough. I feel like you've got to get kind of lucky. It's got to stay in one spot a little bit. If it moves around constantly, it's just not going to happen, dude. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Shiny Tentacle Surge Keeper's Guardian. All right, that's just a common, though. That's the crazy part. That is literally just a common fish. Getting anything above common is so tough, man. All right, whatever. Let's move on to the next fish that I'm supposed to catch in this video, and that, of course, is going to be the Ancient Depth Serpent. Now, in order to catch that, if you guys don't know, you've got to go down to the depths. So, of course, I need to find myself a strange whirlpool if I can. Oh, look at that. Shipwright, thank you for my jet ski. Just waiting. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves a strange whirlpool, go down to the depths, and spawn in an Ancient Depth Serpent. I think I just absolutely love a sunrise on fish. It's so cool looking, dude. Oh, here we go. No way! There's currently a shiny surge? I mean, with this rod, it doesn't matter because there's a constant chance of you getting shiny and sparkling. But I'll take the extra 3% shiny luck. That's pretty cool. All right, so now what we have to do is go down here. Now, we can take a little shortcut by climbing this pillar right here and then glide across. It's as easy as that. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so in order to get the Ancient Depth Serpent, you actually cannot spawn it in. What you've got to do is basically just wait. You can't use sundial totems. You just have to wait it out in here until the darkness comes in. So this could take a while. I'll just catch up with you guys once the Ancient Depth Serpent actually spawns in down here. Finally, literally finally. Guys, I am not joking. I say this every time. I am not joking. I have been sat here for 4 hours and the depths have just gotten dark. Wow, that is crazy. 4 hours for one ancient depth serpent. Bro, I'm literally the ultimate AFK grinder on this game, I swear. Like, what? All right, so that spawned in a terrible location. Let me see. Can I even do this? Currently, we've got the deep coral still on, of course. If I try cast out there, does that work? Okay, it works. It works, but am I going to be able to catch any fish? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, wait, the bar's moving really slow. Why is it moving so slowly? My control bar is moving ridiculously slow. Is it broken? Why is it moving so slow, dude? It's kind of making it easier to control. What? Oh, is that what control does? Does it make the control bar move slower? Maybe. Yes, I actually did it. Shiny tentacle surge, small spine chimera. Bro, okay, that is the legendary court. Okay, we've got it again. I'm going to skip this one because honestly, I'm not bothered. What I'm going to do is put the 8x look back on and let's see if we can actually get ourselves an ancient depth serpent. That would be crazy, dude. Oh, and we got Meg to spawn in. What is going on? Why is everything spawning at once now? All right, let's try to get this ancient depth serpent and then we can go for the Megalodon straight after. Is this it? Is ancient depth serpent not exotic? Oh, no, it is exotic, right? This is a mythical I'm catching right now. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. It is everywhere. Please stop. Shiny tentacle surge barrel eye fish. Okay, I'm gonna skip anything that's not the exotic. I want to go for the ancient depth serpent next. Bro, this rod is crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's hard. Oh, no! That is so hard. This rod should be in the game, dude. Like, at least the bar. Maybe not the mutation, because getting shiny, sparkling tentacle surge is crazy. But this rod, it needs to be in the game. It is so hard to catch everything. Okay, I'm going to skip everything that's not the exotic, of course. Oh, here we go. We've got it again. All right, come on, Bacha. Oh, bro. No! How is this possible? Literally, how is this possible? Oh, wait. I'm getting an enchant relic. Let's see if I can get this. Bro, chill. Chill. Stop. Oh, it is literally everywhere. Look at this. Oh, my days. Oh, this is hard. This is like catching an exotic, bro. It is all over the place. I can't get it. I actually can't get it. I actually cannot get it. No! I can't even get the enchant relic. Oh, this is going to annoy me, dude. This is so hard, guys. All right, here we go again. Bro. Listen, I know on video this is going to look insanely easy. You guys probably think that this is super easy. Oh, the control bar isn't that small. Bro, it's not even just the control bar. It's how fast it moves around. It is so hard to actually get it within the control bar. It's insane. Okay, we've got another enchant relic though. And it's shiny sparkling. Oh, I got it. Oh, I'm getting it. Yes! Shiny tentacle surge enchant relic. Okay, we got it. We actually got it. If it gets stuck in a corner like that, it's not too bad. It's when it keeps moving left, right, left, right. Yeah, look at that one. Shiny, sparkling, tentacle surge, enchant relic. Okay, here we go. No, come on. No, bro, the ancient depth serpent is so hard. Oh, dear. Yep. No, bro. No. What? Like, I don't know how I'm meant to be able to do this. I genuinely don't. This is so ridiculously hard. No wonder it's called a tryhard rod, dude. Oh, no, it disappeared. I got a sparkling tentacle surge mutated shark, but the ancient depth serpent is gone. All right, well, that is going to be fail number 2 of the video. What I'm going to do is basically just give myself one chance to catch every fish. Clearly, we were never going to get the spectral serpent because, well, I just had invincible on rod. Ancient depth serpent, I think I honestly could get it. You just kind of need to get a little bit lucky, but I'm going to take that as an L. So moving on down the list, it's going to be the Kraken next. Oh, man, is that going to be hard? Which one's going to be the hardest? Is the Kraken harder than the Megalodon? I actually have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. I'll see you guys once I manage to get a Kraken to spawn in. All right, here we go. We finally got a Kraken to spawn in. Now, as you guys can tell, I no longer have the double XP. That's because it is currently the next day for me. I ended up taking a quick break from this video. So what I'm going to do is put the 8x look back on. And let's see if we can catch the Kraken with the tryhard rod, bro. Honestly, after the first 2 attempts, I am not feeling good about this. Okay, we've done that. It's currently nighttime, so what I'm going to do is pop the Aurora totem for extra luck. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Oh, man, why am I so nervous? Okay, let's start with trying to catch a common here. Oh, wait. Shiny Tentacle Surge, Eldritch Horror. Okay, that one actually wasn't too bad, but honestly, that's just the common. Like, here's a common crate, dude. Even the common crate is so annoying. You've got to get super lucky to catch it. I'm not going to lie. You've got to just line it up so perfectly. Okay, I'm going to skip anything that's not the Kraken just to make sure that we have the most amount of chances of catching the Kraken as possible. Oh, here we go, Kraken. Oh, I had a good start. Oh! No, bro, I had a good start. Please. Oh, yes! Yes, I actually did it! I actually caught one exotic! No way! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of lucky. It stayed still in one spot for a while. Bro, let's go! There it is! Did I get it shiny? What did I get? Okay, if I refresh and scroll down... Sparkling Tentacle Surge Kraken. What's that look like? What? What? That is beautiful. Whoa. Okay, I'm taking a picture of it. I'm sending that in my Discord chat. I've put it in my Discord. Guys, look. All right, well, that is officially 1 out of the 6 caught. Honestly, that one wasn't bad at all, dude. Like, at all. All right, so only 3 things left on my list. Megalodon, blue whale, and of course, the one, the only, the Moby. That one's gonna be impossible, dude. Like, there's just no way. So let's use a conception conch to get ourselves over towards the Megalodon. And just like the Kraken, I'll just see you guys once I manage to get a Megalodon to actually spawn in. All right, something kind of unbelievable just happened. We literally got Megalodon and Aurora Borealis to spawn in at the same time. Honestly, I have never had that happen before. That's kind of crazy. All right, but the Meg did take a long time to spawn in, which means I ran out of Apex luck, so we've got to get back on. I probably don't even need it, but I just want as many attempts as possible in trying to get this Megalodon before it disappears. All right, there we go. We've got an Apex luck on. Let's get going. So we got the Kraken pretty easily, but we did get lucky. Keep that in mind. I feel like you've got to get super lucky in order to be able to actually catch these fish. Okay, here we go. First Meg. Okay, we actually started pretty good. Oh. I keep getting somewhat lucky and then really not. I just stay in one spot, dude. No! Okay, that's the first Meg down. I didn't get it. Rip. Okay, let me warm up on this legendary. No, I'm wasting time. We've got to just go for Megs. That was a crown bass that we just let go. Okay, here we go. Another Meg. Oh, this one's not shiny sparkling, though. I kind of don't even want it. Do I just let this one go? You know what? I'm going to let it go. It's not shiny sparkling. I don't want that one. Okay, we've got another. This one is shiny sparkling. No! I just couldn't get a good start on it. Rip. Okay, this one's shiny sparkling again. Come on. No! I'm getting cooked. Okay, we've got another Meg, but it's not shiny sparkling. So again, I'm just going to let that one go. Come on, dude. Give me shiny sparkling Meg, please. Okay, we've got it again. Oh, okay. We had a better start. Oh. Come on. Let me find that sweet spot. Yeah, we did it. Yes, that's the Kraken and the Megalodon caught. Let's go. Let's hope this one's shiny and sparkling instead of just sparkling. See, it's actually not too bad to catch. As long as it gets stuck for a little bit, then it's okay. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. Hang on. There it is. Sparkling shiny tentacle surge Megalodon weighing 50,000 kg. Yo, look at this. Bro, that looks so sick. Honestly, that actually looks so sick. All right, well, that is the Megalodon officially ticked off as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually doing pretty good with this rod. Now, keep in mind, I do have controlled on it, which is helping me quite a lot right now. If we didn't have controlled, we'd probably be getting cooked. All right, only 2 things are left that I want to catch in today's video. By the way, you can comment down below if you want to see me try to catch anything else with this rod. But the last 2 things that I'm gonna go for is the blue whale and, of course, the Moby whale. So what I've got to do is wait for Aurora Borealis to run out, spam the Tempest and the Smokescreen totems to spawn in the whales, and then we'll see if I can catch the whales. All right, I'll see you guys then. And here we go. The blue whales have spawned in. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Catching a blue whale, I don't know. Is it meant to be harder than a Megalodon? It's like minus 85% progress speed, right? Isn't it? So it's about the same as a Megalodon, I imagine. The only trickier part about getting the blue whale is, of course, we have to keep constantly moving in order to be able to even catch it. So that's a little bit annoying, but we'll get there. All right, I've got to look out for the exotic ding above my head. Now, this time, we don't have the Moby whale. That didn't spawn in, but that's fine, because we're going to go for the blue whales first, and then we'll see if we can get ourselves a Moby whale afterwards. Also, what's going on here? How am I even catching this one by accident? accident. Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I don't even know what that is. I don't even want that. Why did I get locked in on that? Okay, here we go. Blue whale time. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. Blue whale. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, buddy, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. It's basically giving me the same vibes as the Megalodon. We've got to just try catch it at the right time if possible. In fact, what I can do as well, let's pop a sundial totem. And now let's go ahead and use an aurora totem. And there we go. Okay, that should make it even easier to catch this blue whale. Or at least, like, get it hooked on the line. Here we go. Blue whale, blue whale, blue whale. Oh, no. That could have been a really good start, but I kind of messed up. No! Come on, Bacha. Lock in, bro. Honestly, that could have been such a good start, but I didn't go enough to the left. Rip. Yes, I got another. Okay, lock in, Bacha, please. Oh. Oh, yes, I did it. I actually did it. What did we get? Oh, it's just a sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Yes. Okay, let me keep going, see if I can get the other one. It is about to finish really soon, but you never know. You never know. There's potential. There's always potential. Look at this thing. What am I catching here? I'm not even trying to catch this, but now I want it. We got so close now that I want it. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to go for the blue whale. I want to go for the blue whale. Yes. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on! It's moving way too much! No! See, that one just didn't stay still for a second, bro. There was no way I was gonna get that. I know it probably looks easy for you guys. It looks like, oh, you just have to move left and right. Trust me, it is not easy. I've got like 3,000 hours on Fisch. I'm normally pretty good at this. But this is so hard. It just... It's because it moves left and right like crazy, dude. You see, it's easy when we get it like that. When it gets stuck in one place, it's actually not too bad. It's just when it's going left, right, it's literally impossible. Like, the control bar is too small that you just cannot get it accurate enough. Okay, we've got another chance. No, no. See, it went left. By the time that I get to right, because it takes a while for it to go left and back to right, it's already gone. If you don't get a good start, you're just never going to get it. Okay, we've got a few more attempts. Oh, it's about to disappear. I've probably got like 2 more attempts, maybe. Okay, we've got a crate. Get rid of the crate. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, last attempt. Let's go. Nope. Okay, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's fine, though. I did catch one. We don't have to catch both of them. I got one. That's basically all that I needed. We got the blue whale. All right, let me have a look at this blue whale that I did catch. So we didn't get a shiny sparkling, but we did get a normal sparkling. So sparkling tentacle surge blue whale. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that looks so cool, dude. That actually looks so cool. Look at it. Let's look at its mouth. Oh, yeah, dude. It's like a disco in here. Love it. What am I on about? All right, so for the last thing, what I've got to do is try to spawn a Moby in and try to catch the Moby. Now, this could take some time, but I'm going to do it just for you guys. Let's see if I'm skilled enough to get this Moby. All right, here we go. For the Moby catch, what I'm going to do, rather than spawning in a Moby, I've got my friend, also a dev, Carbonmeister right here. He's going to join me, and he's going to allow me to try and catch the Moby. And should we say, let's go for 3 attempts, just to see if I can actually get it. If I do get it, of course, I'm not going to keep the Moby, but I just want to see whether I'm a good enough fisherman. All right, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, okay, he's flying. Bro, look at Carbon with the moon in the background. That's actually such a sick shot. Give me 3 attempts, almighty Carbon. All right, let's see. Am I going to be good enough? All right, here we go. He said, all right, you're good to go. First attempt. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do a few shakes. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Oh, oh. No! Oh, this is going to be so hard. Ouch. All right, do I have another attempt? Let's have a look. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Oh, no. That time I was actually kind of close. Look at Carbon trolling me, dude. Cooked times 2. No, dude. All right, you said ready again. All right, guys, last one. Okay, let me channel my inner fisherman. Here we go. This one is the one. Here we go. Okay, this one's shiny, sparkling as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. 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 I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, let me cry against this wall. He's just laughing at me. That is so hard, bro. Honestly, that is the hardest thing I've ever tried to catch with this rod. Moby, yeah, it's just not gonna happen, dude. I said to Carbon, thank you for letting me try. You're free to go. And he said, 1 more for the memes. Go. Okay, okay. He wants me to do 1 more. All right, 1 more. This one's for Carbon. Imagine I lock in now. 1 more for the memes. Come on. No. 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 This is just embarrassing. I'm just gonna go drown myself. This is not happening. It's literally not happening, bro. Said, meanwhile, some of these younger people make it look so easy. We're washed up, bro. Literally, I have the reaction time of a tree, dude. It's just not happening today. All right, there we go. Carbon has left us. Now, just before we end the video, I actually have one more thing that I want to try with this rod, and it's basically what I was gonna do earlier. Rather than using controlled, I want to use an exalted relic to try and get piercing. So let me make my way over towards Statue of Sovereignty, and let's give this a go. Okay, let me get my exalted relics back out here. So let's put them right there. So what I'm going to be looking for is the piercing enchant. Not that. Now, the reason being why is not a lot of people notice, but the less resilience that you have on a rod, the more amount of slashes that you actually end up getting. So what I'm wondering is, will I be able to just have constant slashes? Because if you guys remember, this rod has minus 500% resilience. Like, what? Okay, we're getting everything but piercing right now, which is super unlucky. All right, there it is. Piercing. Rod has a chance to stab fish while reeling. So let me quickly try this here and just see if it works. Bro, imagine it does. Okay, so you can see the control bar is tiny. Yeah, look how many slashes it's doing. Bro. Okay, it is doing a lot of slashes, but the slashes are not enough to keep up with the amount of progress that we're losing. So is it good to put this enchant on the rod? No, it really isn't. I mean, it's kind of working, though. It is kind of holding me up a bit. And there we go. I ended up getting a shiny sparkling tentacle surge keeper's guardian. So clearly piercing somewhat works, but we end up losing more progress than I gain. So if I quickly show you guys, for example, let's talk about the ice warper's rod, okay? It has a 60% luck, 50% lure speed, resilience 20%, control 0.15. And when we come over here, if we try to catch a fish, this is what happens. You have to click shake multiple times. That's, of course, the lure speed. We all know that. But then look how long it actually takes to reel the fish in. Okay, here we go. So all in all, that's maybe about 7 seconds. I don't know, something like that. But it turns out there's actually a way to almost instantly lure any fish in. And that's what we're going to be going over today. But just before we get to that, remember guys, for the next 30 days, I'm doing a huge giveaway of every 1 new subscriber equals 2 Robux. And that giveaway pot has now gone all the way up to 32,000 Robux. Like seriously, we're going up 10,000 Robux a day, dude. So if you'd like to become a Robux millionaire, make sure to subscribe to add to the pot and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments. All right, so first things first, we're now going to need to talk about a few rods in the game that have a really unique passive ability. And the one I'm looking at specifically at first is actually going to be this one, the Voyager rod. So with this rod, the lure speed is 25%, the luck is 85%, control is 0, resilience 10%, and max kilogram is infinite. Now, 2 things. First of all, the rod from its stats actually doesn't seem that great. And secondly, you're probably thinking, wait, Bacha, when did you actually get this rod? Well, that will be coming out in a video very shortly. It's just taken a really long time to edit because it took me 19 hours to record that video. So with this rod, if you guys didn't know, one of the passive abilities, if we actually just take another quick look, it says a rod forged by an ancient civilization capable of mass destruction. All fish have a 25% chance to be fossilized and then lasers fish with an orbital cannon. So what this means is every time you go to try and pull a fish in, this will happen. So you have to, of course, shake to lure the fish in. Okay, and once we've done that, this is what happens. Yep, there's a giant laser that comes down from the sky, and then you get your fish after. Now, if you didn't notice, one of the things about the giant laser is that it actually makes you pull the fish in quicker. So just to really show you guys what I mean here, let's go to the Rod of Forgotten Fang. All right, here it is. And this is one of the best rods in the game, in my opinion. It's honestly epic. I mean, it looks epic, and of course, you do get the Meg that catches a fish. Okay, let's skip this one because this is a legendary. Let's go to a normal fish so that I can compare this rod compared to the Voyager rod. All right, here we go. We're catching a normal fish. Let's see how long it takes. And there it is. And that was for the sweet fish. Now, let's do the exact same thing with the Voyager rod. And I'm going to put the Voyager rod above the Rod of Forgotten Fang so you can see a great comparison. All right, so here we're catching a sweet fish. And just take a look at this. Because of the laser, you actually catch this fish way quicker. So that's going to be the premise for today's video. We're going to be testing out the Voyager rod and a couple of other rods, because if you guys remember, it's not just this rod that has the ability to catch fish quicker. It's also the trident rod and the no life rod. But let's kick it off with the Voyager rod. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go over to the Statue of Sovereignty, because there's actually an enchant that nobody ever really talks about. So let's make our way to the Statue of Sovereignty and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay, let's pay for the token. Let's take the elevator. And here we go. We've made it to Keeper's Altar. So all we're going to need to do is now enchant this rod. Oh, also, by the way, if you guys don't have the Voyager rod, literally get it just for the fact that you hold it here like a sword. It looks like a sheathed sword. It's so epic. Like, no other rod sits like this on your waist. Not as far as I know anyway. Anyways, let's go ahead and now change it to nighttime so that we can enchant the rod. Currently, we do have Clever on this rod, which gives you 2.25 XP after catching a fish. But, I mean, let's be honest. We're level 750. We do not need Clever. All right, here we go. It's nighttime, so let's get enchanting. Okay, we've got Swift. It's pretty cool. Decreases lure time by 30%, but we definitely don't need it. I mean, we actually kind of do need it. The lure speed on this rod is terrible. If you have a look, it's a 25% lure speed, but we'll be able to fix that with some bait. Okay, let's enchant again. This is literally exactly what we're after. What? Okay, steady. Reduces progress loss by 25% when fishing. So if you guys don't know what that basically means that as soon as you start actually fishing the fish out of the water, it will immediately make a 25% increase on the progress loss. Now, I actually worded that kind of weirdly, but instead of me just talking about it, let me go show you what I mean. That might be easier to understand. Okay, we've made it back outside of Statue of Sovereignty. Let me go ahead and put some different bait on. Let's just get seaweed on for now, because a lot of people love to use seaweed. It gives you a preferred look of 35, resilience 10, and lure speed 20. So it won't actually help with pulling the fish in. It just increases the lure speed and it helps with the resilience a little bit. All right, but watch this. As soon as the fish starts to get pulled in, watch how fast we're going to get it now. All right, here we go. Plus 25% progress speed. The laser comes in, and look at this. That's it. By the time that the laser is done, or not even done, we already have the fish. How insane is that, bro? Like, why is nobody talking about this? Okay, look at it again. Let's do the shakes. And now watch this. We've got a swordfish. Okay, I'm not getting it as a perfect catch. I kind of messed up myself there. But boom, dude. That's it. We already got the sailfish, not swordfish. It is so quick, especially if you can master the laser. Like, when it's wobbling around, if you can still get it as a perfect catch. This rod is insane. Let's go again. All right, here we go. And there's the laser. As soon as the laser ends, or not even ends, we've already got the fossilized mackerel. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's a 25% chance of every fish being fossilized. And if you guys have never caught fossilized before, they look so cool, honestly. They have like this weird writing around them. I love the fossilized mutation. I think it's one of the best. It's kind of like sunken, but I still don't have the sunken rod, so I've got nothing to compare it to. All right, so now that we know that you can lure in fish mega fast, probably the next thing on everyone's mind is, wait, what if you try to get a Megalodon and lure it in super quickly? Well, you guessed correctly. That's exactly what we're going to be doing, guys. So let's get on the BachaMobile. This thing is absolutely epic. And let's make our way to ancient Islay. Oh, okay. Whoa! Whoa, I almost died. All right, we're good. We've made it behind Ancient Isle, so let's go ahead and pop a bunch of sundial totems until we manage to spawn a Megalodon in. So what I'm going to be doing today is testing out this rod with a bunch of fish. We'll try the Megalodon, we'll try the Colossal Squid, and then we'll also compare it to the No Life rod and the Trident rod, because there's a chance that they might be even quicker than this rod, but I'm not sure, so that's exactly what we're going to test out. Like I said, I'm not seeing anybody talk about this, so I just simply had to make this video. All right, well, I'm just going to keep sundial totem popping, and let's see how many it takes until we spawn in a Megalodon. There we go. Okay, Megalodon spawned in. It took about 20 sundial totems, which, to be honest, isn't actually that bad. All right, so let's go over to the Meg spot. Now, I'm going to pull out the fish radar just to really make sure I'm fishing in the right spot. Okay, there we go. Next up, I'm actually going to show you guys a little trade secret, okay? If we go into the equipment bag, a lot of you guys always talk about seaweed because it has 10% resilience and 20% lure speed. But if I go over to... where is it? All right, here we go. Coral has 20 resilience and a lure speed of 20. So why is no one using coral? Everyone always says use seaweed, but coral is literally the goat, dude. Like, what? So we are going to be using coral. Let's get it going. All right, now I'm not gonna lie, I might actually struggle catching the Megalodon because catching normal fish like that, like a mackerel, is super easy, dude. But a Meg does fly around a lot, and the control bar on this rod is really small. All right, let's see. Oofed. Okay, yeah, I can tell already this is going to be a struggle. So, let me swap off of coral and let's actually go to an even better one, the deep coral. Now, deep coral gives you a preferred look of -10, but the resilience is 50, dude. So, I've got to use deep coral probably to actually try and catch the Megalodon. And I will put Atex look on just to hurry this up because we've got a long way to go. Okay, I'm out of Robux. Oh, dear, dude, I'm out of Robux. Well, I'm going to have to buy more. All right, there we go. We've bought some Robux. So, let's buy the 8x server look. And easy peasy. Okay, so now if we get fishing, we're just going to have to wait until we get the Meg. And let's see how fast we can actually pull her in. Oh my days, dude. Look how quick this is. It's insane. Okay, that was a fossilized dolphin, dude. Like, what? A dolphin normally takes a little while, but that was so quick. Okay, we're getting something else here. Is this a flying fish? What is this? Oh, no. Is it a moonfish? I guess let's find out. Yep, moonfish. Okay, we're getting a dinger. There's an oarfish, dude. It's so fast, guys. I cannot explain how fast this is. I've got like 800 hours on this game, and I've never experienced this. Okay, here we go. Here's the Meg. Okay, we're not getting it as a perfect catch yet. But look at this. The laser's finished, and we're over halfway through. We're already 75% way through. And there it is. That fast. That fast to catch a Meg, guys. Like, what? And it's an ancient as well. Is it going to be fossilized? There's a chance. There she is. Okay, so we can now have a look in the backpack. Oh! What? We got a big ancient Megalodon, 110 kilograms. Oh, what? This is my biggest ancient I've ever caught. This might actually be my biggest Megalodon I've ever caught. Bro, it's massive. What is this? That is huge. All right, this rod is an absolute W. If you get steady on it and use this rod, it is so fast. Like, you guys saw that. That wasn't even a perfect catch, and we got it so quickly. So what I'm going to test next is let's go over and catch a colossal squid. Once we've caught the colossal squid, I'm going to do the same with the no-life rod and the trident rod. I do have a feeling that the Voyager rod will be the best for catching fish quickly, but I guess it's all about figuring it out, so we'll see. All right, in order to catch colossal squid, you can literally fish anywhere in the ocean, so let's just get fish in here. Okay, first thing is a bait crate, and it comes in so fast, bro. It's unbelievable. Okay, we've got the Meg's fang before the laser even finished. And here it is, colossal squid. Okay, let's see how fast. Oh, okay. I'm not getting it as a perfect catch. Let's see. All right, there it is. That was pretty quick, I'd say. I didn't get it as a perfect catch once again, but that was pretty fast. All right, well, I think you guys get the point. This rod is mega fast. So what about the no-life rod or the trident rod? Well, let's go back to the Statue of Sovereignty, enchant them both with the steady enchant, and let's see how quick they are in comparison. And here we go. Statue of Sovereignty once again. Let's get up the ladders, and let's go down to the Keeper's Altar. Okay, we've got a token. Let's take the elevator. All right, so the one that I'm going to start off with is quite a favorite amongst you guys. It's the trident rod. Now, this rod is perfect if you're like a low-level player or even a mid-level player before you get the Rod of Depths. Now, let me quickly change the skin because this skin is ridiculous. Let's go default. All right, that's much better. Let's pull out the enchant relics. Let's get going. Oh, yeah, we need nighttime. Okay, first thing's quality, which is actually not bad on the trident rod, but of course, today we're not testing that. Unbreakable, definitely don't need that on trident. And there it is. Okay, steady. Of course, it's the same thing. Reduces progress loss by 25% when fishing. Okay, now we have to do that before I leave Keeper's Altar. We've got to do that with the no-life rod as well. So let me find the no-life rod. Okay, here it is. Currently, I've got Divine on it, but we're about to change that. Okay, we've got Mutated. All right, there we go. We got steady on the no-life rod as well. All right, so now that we have steady on the no-life rod and also the trident rod, we can now make our way back to ancient Islay and let's go get another Megalodon once again. And here we go. We've made it to Islay. Now, once again, we've got to start popping the sundial totems in order to get the Megalodon to spawn. So I'll see you guys once we get the Meg out. And let's see just how fast this will be. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping it's not as fast as Voyager rod because I really thought I figured out something crazy with the Voyager rod, but I guess we're going to see. All right, here we go. We've got the Meg to spawn in once again, and she's over here. So for this one, guys, I'm gonna keep the exact same bait that I used last time just to keep it literally as fair as possible. Now, keep in mind, last time we didn't get her as a perfect catch, but let's see how long it's gonna take with the no-life rod, and at the end, I'm gonna compare all three rods one above the other. Okay, wait, we're getting something here. What's this? See, it's not as fast. It's not as fast. It did one slash, but I swear it was still a lot slower than the Voyager rod. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, dude, it's not as fast. I can already tell because it's not actually doing that many slashes. Maybe trident rod will be better. But wait, can you even use a trident rod to get Megalodon? I don't think you can. Okay, let's go flying fish. Now we're getting a sawfish. Come on, keep Meg. Keep Meg. And here she is. Wow, okay. All right, so let's see. How long is this going to take? By the way, this one so far is a perfect catch. And it already seems a lot slower than the Voyager rod. It did one slash. Will it do another slash? No. That's it, just one slash? That was slow, dude. Well, let's see what we're gonna get. Another ancient, though. Wow. Is it gonna be bigger than the last one? Probably not. Here she is. All right, let's have a look. If we go to the backpack. Oh, wait. We're good as a hexed, though. Hexed ancient Megalodon. Okay, so it's not as big, but it looks really cool. Whoa, I'll take that, dude. All right, well, there you go. Instantly, before I even compared them, I can already tell that the Voyager rod was way quicker. So now let me have a look at a trident rod. I actually don't think you can use it to catch the Megalodon. Okay, here it is. Trident rod, and the max kilogram weight is only 6,000 kilograms. Okay, so at the top, we can see the Voyager rod, and here's the laser. Now, as soon as the laser comes in, I missed the perfect catch. You saw that? Whereas the no-life rod, I am getting a perfect catch. But no matter, I'm still able to catch the Megalodon a lot quicker with Voyager. So for the trident rod, we're not going to be able to test it on the Megalodon, but let's go ahead and catch a colossal squid with trident rod and with no life rod, and then we can compare all three at the end of the video, and let's see which one is the fastest. I do have a feeling the Voyager rod will be the best. All right, so let's go to the exact same spot. We were just here by the waterfall, and I guess instead of the trident rod, let's start with the no life rod once again. So let's go no life rod. Let's get fishing. Okay, straight away, I think we're getting a Meg spine. Yes, we are, and it's definitely slower, guys. The no life rod is not actually that quick. Yes, it does the slashes, but they're quite rare. Okay, what are we getting here? See, it did one slash, but that's it. It only does one slash. At least the benefit is you get hexed stuff, so that's kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Big Helicoprion. Wow, they're actually sick. We'll get ourselves a Ginsu Shark. We've got negative Ginsu Shark. Wow, that's cool. Okay, Ancient Fragment. Dude, just give me the Colossal Squid. What's going on here? Okay, let me swap to this side of the jet ski. Let's see if this works. We're on the little fin of it now. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm only getting the Ancient Isles fish here right now. What is going on? Okay, let me drive a little further away just so that we can get the Colossal Squid. I swear you could only get those over at the waterfall. All right, let's go here. Colossal Squid, keep... All right, here it is. Colossal Squid. Minus 44% progress because we have the steady enchant. And yeah, this is way easier to get a perfect catch. But so far, we've only had one slash. Will we get a second one? No, we won't. Okay, we did actually. We got a second slash. So at the end, I'm going to compare all of the Colossal Squid catches and let's see which is the quickest. So now, I guess, let's move on to the final rod, which will be the Trident Rod. Okay, here it is. Trident Rod and the exact same thing. We've got Steady Enchant on it. We're using Deep Coral. We haven't changed anything. Let's try to get a Colossal Squid now. Okay, so the lure time is pretty bad on the Trident Rod, just like the Voyager Rod. But it's not about the lure time. Let's see how fast it is to actually pull the fish in. And the control bar is also pretty bad on this rod. I haven't used it in so long, dude. I didn't realize control bar was this small. It has literally been about 60 days since I've used the Trident Rod. Okay, here we go. Colossal Squid. So we've got one slash. Okay, I kind of messed up there. But that's fine. I messed up on the Voyager Rod as well. Okay, let's see. And there it is. All right, just to make it a little more fair, let me try to get it as a perfect catch with this rod, and let's get it as a perfect catch with the Voyager rod, and then we'll compare all three. Okay, here we go. Colossal Squid, and I think we're actually getting it as an Atlantean, so let's try to get it as a perfect catch. Okay, I messed up a little bit. That's fine. It's really close to a perfect catch right now. And there we go. Okay, that was near perfect, and we did catch it as an Atlantean, which is actually pretty cool. Now let's do the same thing with the Voyager rod. So let's pull this out, and let's get another Colossal Squid, and we'll compare all three. Okay, here we go. Colossal Squid. Okay, focus up, Bacha. Focus up. No! I messed up on the perfect catch once again. I'm gonna have to go for another here, guys. That was no way near a perfect catch. All right, let's go again. Okay, here we go. Colossal Squid. Okay, not quite a perfect catch, but it's not bad so far. Okay, it's looking good. And there it is. Okay, so that wasn't even a perfect catch, but you know what? It will do, because it's kind of realistic as to how it would be when you're using this rod. Because, yeah, the resilience on this rod isn't great, and obviously, it's just kind of never going to be that good. So let's now go ahead and compare the three Colossal Squid catches, and let's see which one was quicker. Now I've got a comparison of all three, Voyager, Trident, and No Life, and as you can see, Voyager and Trident are actually very, very close, and I do miss the perfect catch on both of them, but the Voyager finishes off, and the Trident follows straight away, and No Life Rod isn't too far behind. But even though that the Voyager rod and the Trident rod are almost the same, the Voyager rod is just that tiny bit quicker, the Trident rod, of course, cannot catch a Megalodon. So as a last test, let's compare one thing. Let's compare the Voyager rod with Steady to my favorite rod in the game, which of course is the Rod of Forgotten Fang. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm just going to spawn in another Megalodon, catch it with the Rod of Forgotten Fang, catch it once again with the Voyager rod, and hopefully get a perfect catch. And then let's compare the two of those just to really see the difference between a casual normal player using a normal rod and somebody using a Voyager rod with the Steady enchant. Okay, I'm gonna get spamming the sundial totems, and I'll see you guys once we spawn in another Megalodon. All right, there we go. That was actually super quick. So I've spawned in the Megalodon. Let's go ahead and spawn in another boat, and let's get it. So for the last time, I will put on 8x look again. Dude, I'm wasting so much Robux on this 8x look, but you know what? It's fine. And we do actually have 2 eclipse totems. You know what? I've not used an eclipse in a long time to try and get Megalodon. I don't know if it helps with catching the Phantom Meg, but I guess let's try. So let's make it daytime. All right, here we go. Eclipse totem. Easy peasy. Now let's get the Meg. Okay, straight away we'll get a dolphin. Let's ignore all of these, and I'll just skip to when I actually catch the Megalodon. Oh, wait, we're getting some sort of weird colossal squid. What is this? Is that a darkened? Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a silver colossal squid. That's kind of cool. And here we go, Megalodon time. Okay, let's get it as a perfect catch. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, that one fell. Oh, wait, my Meg caught a Meg in the background. What? Okay, even if this rod is slower, it's still gonna be cooler. No way, we got the double Meg. Let me see, one Meg did I get? Okay, we just got 2 ancients. One is 63,000 kilograms, one is 54,000 kilograms. Let's go, dude, that is so sick. All right, so at the end, I'm gonna compare the 2 of them. Now let's spawn in another Megalodon and catch it with the Voyager rod. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna compare the 2 and let's see just how much faster the Voyager rod really is. All right, here we go. I've spawned in another Megalodon somewhere. Oh, right behind me. All right, so let's do the same thing that we did last time. Let's pull out an Eclipse totem. Okay, here we go. Send it into Eclipse. And now we can finally test out the Voyager rod for the very last time up against just a normal rod like we did just then. All right, here we go. Voyager rod plus Steady, dude. This should be absolutely insane. Oh, Meg on the first go. Okay, lock in, lock in, lock in. I think we're getting it fossilized. Wait, I think we're actually getting the Meg fossilized, dude. No way. No way. You see how it's like blinking all around me? I think we're getting a fossilized Meg. I've never had a fossilized Meg. Oh, it's an ancient as well. Let's go. And there it is. Ancient Meg. And I'm pretty sure it was fossilized. Hang on. Yep, there it is, dude. Fossilized ancient Megalodon. This is my first one ever that's fossilized. 56,000 kilograms. Oh, what? Bro, why has nobody ever posted about this Meg before? It looks insane. What? Dude, surely this isn't a world's first, but I have never seen a Megalodon that looks like this. That is so nuts. Fossilized looks crazy. All right, but that's not what we're here for. Let's now check out how long it took to catch the Meg with the Voyager rod and how long it took with the Rod of Forgotten Fang. On this very last one, this is the clear difference between using Voyager with Steady compared to just a normal rod without the Steady enchant. As you can see, the Voyager rod is just about done already, and if we take a look at a Forgotten Fang at the bottom, it's not even halfway yet. So I'm gonna let this play out for you guys and just wait and see how long it takes to catch. Well, there you go, guys. That literally proves just how overpowered this rod is if you're using the Steady enchant. We've got to wait for players. There's a 2-minute timer that's not going down. Okay, there we go. Now it's going down. Yo! This update is so sick already. All right, here we go. We're on the 10-second countdown. His little bogey swirl isn't going to scare me, dude. I'm locked in. Let's go. Yo!
To my prison.
You're in my prison, dude. It's the other way around.
Built by cowards, sealed by traitors and keepers. My own brother Oscar cast me down here, chained in darkness.
That's kind of mean, actually.
For centuries.
I actually didn't finish the cutscene. Cthulhu boss. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, what's this? Grab Keeper's torch. I can't. Okay. All right, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Easy. You're a big green bogey. Calm down, Earth Squidward. You've got nothing on me, dude. Okay. Keeper's lantern. You need Keeper's torch to... Oh, I tried to pick it up, but it wouldn't work. Easy. I'm locked in. I'm going back for a torch. I tried to hold E on it, but it just didn't work. Let's try again. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. It's not doing anything. It's not letting me pick it up. Okay, let me tap E. Nope. Let me hold E. Oh, I have it. Oh, my bad. Okay, apparently I already had it. It just doesn't pop up saying that you got it. Are you ready, big bogey? Here we go. This is so exciting, dude. This fight is already better than the Scylla fight. Look at him. Earth Squidward. Oh, I can't see. Ooh. Okay, I'm locked in. Boom. Yup. Yeah, buddy. Okay. It's not working. Let's just move on to the next one. I'm actually sweating right now. Am I supposed to hit it? I think I hit it. Okay, maybe it is working. I think I just hit it then, right? Okay, I'm doing a good job. Everyone tell me in the chat I'm doing a good job. By the way, if you guys are watching this video, I'm streaming right now and I'm locked in. Do I just hit it? Am I doing this wrong? There's a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. A big chance, actually. Okay, I'm holding E on it. That's not doing anything. Let me hit it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I climb this? No! 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 No, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, dear. Okay, nothing's working. I'm going to have to rejoin. Back to Terrapin Island. Let's go again. I'm locked in, dude. This is so sick. This is so epic. All right, here we go. Round 2. Fight. Oh, am I attacking him? Ah, what's attacking me? All right, here we go. Here we go. First things first, we've got to use the torch. I think I already have it. I do. So let me go ahead and equip that there. I've played these games before, Cthulhu boss. So I think, if I had to guess, we've got to do it in the order of the colors that we see here underneath his HP bar. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we're going to go to the red one first. Guys, I'm learning. This is red, right? Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Yes, I got it correct. Okay, so now I can just stand here and spam him. Die. Die, Cthulhu, man. Look at that. So now if I try hit him again, does it still do damage? Oh, wait, it's still doing damage to him. Wait, so I can just spam? Oh, wow, you can just spam. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does less damage. But if I wanted to, I could just stand here and spam the whole time. If you guys are feeling lazy, you can do that, I guess. I'm not feeling lazy today. I've played these games before. We're going again. Oh, these things scare me, dude. My hands are sweating. Okay, let me grab my torch. Yeah! I've played these games before. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it. We're doing it. So that's how you do it. You've got to grab the different colors and attack him. So now we're down to the yellow color. So we basically just follow this around. It's actually, so if you start on the red side and follow it around, that's all that you got to do. Okay? Easy. Oh, wait, he's actually not taking that much damage now. All right, it's fine. We'll just spam. We'll just spam. We're doing good. This one's taking a while. This one's actually taking a super long time. Can I maybe go for a headshot? Oh, I can. Yeah, take that, buddy. Maybe he takes more damage from the front. There's a chance. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one's way more fun than the Scylla fight, but it's still quite easy. Although saying that, if they made it too hard, it'd probably be ridiculously hard for mobile players. And there is a lot of mobile players. Oh. What's happening? What's he doing? I'm not looking at him. What's he doing? Oh! Oh, okay, now it's getting kind of difficult. Oh, I didn't pick up the green. Come on. Okay, I picked it up. Ah, why is it still using yellow? Okay, there we go. Now it's swapped to green. I played these games well. Onto blue, onto blue. Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Oh, this one's cool. We've got the Bacha blue, finally. Okay, now we're locked in. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, the purple looks sick. The purple is the coolest one. Okay, just a tiny bit more. Probably 2 more hits, something like that. 1 more hit. 1 more. Yeah, die, 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 die. Haha, yes. There he is. Oh, they're all following him. Oh, they're like cult leaders, right? They're like a Cthulhu cult. There we go. We've unlocked the second sea. Yeah, we made it, guys. The second sea. Yippee. All right, so I've actually spawned in with a bunch of other people as well. This is the second sea. These are the change logs. So we've got Cthulhu boss fight. Max level in second sea is now 2,500. More than 7 new rods with some amazing new passives. 7 new islands. 100 plus new fish. Plenty of cutscenes to learn more about our lore. Sea Leviathan. New quests, a new cursed egg, new cosmetic crates purchasable for cash. Oh, cosmetic crates are cool. New rods, boats, bobbers, plenty of other hidden features in the second sea. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that is epic, dude. Oh, you do start with a new rod. Equipment. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, if you want to use your old rods here, you can. But the effects of them have been lowered a lot. So all of them have a terrible lure speed and the luck is way lower. Bro, that is genius. I love that idea. Okay, so you can use like ethereal prism rod. That's so smart. I actually really like that idea. And I think we've got a new skin for the ethereal prism rod as well. You guys don't have to go buy the skins, but I'm gonna do it. I want to see what it looks like. Here we go. Rainbow Revolution. Bend light to your will with a flash of every color and a shimmer of rebellion. Oh, that is so cool. All right, I guess we start on the first island. No skipping, no cheating. I see a treasure chest. I'm gonna go for the treasure chest. I want to see what it's about. These guys have already tried to go for it, I believe. They were unsuccessful. I'm gonna do a both parkour. Let's get it. We're floating onto the chest. Oh, yes! All right, I just got an ancient thread. That was a waste of time. Oh, they gave us double server look for 1 Robux. It's like a little sorry for doing pay to win. Wait, okay, let me put an 8x luck for these guys. Enjoy it. I did it with 1 Robux. Let me go ahead and get the new jet ski. All right, let's fish with the adventurer's rod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's about 10 shakes. Yes, they finally fixed the control bars. They finally made fish harder to play again. Oh, dude, this is such a W update, man. I love it. Master of the Waters. Okay, new title received. Oh, guys, I'm level 2,297 already. Wait, am I going to be max level? Please don't put me max level. Please don't put me at max level.
The next day.
And I'm back. All right, guys. So for me, it's actually now the next day. I ended up grinding a little bit after the stream so that I can make enough money to buy all of the rods. At least I think I have enough for all of the rods now. Now, if we take a look at my backpack, what I used to get money was still the ethereal prism rod. Yes, it has terrible lure now, but the luck is still high. And of course, I can make decent money. When you come to the second sea, you already get the adventurer's rod. So let's start with the first rods, which is going to be, what's the name of this place? Waveborn? Yeah, Waveborn. So the first rods that you get here are Wildflower, which is actually the cheapest rod that you can buy. It only costs 7,000 credits. So let's go ahead and get this one. Let's get this one, the Firefly rod. And there's one more as well. If you come this way next to the pond, you'll be able to find this one, the Frog rod. There it is. All right, so I guess let's start by testing all 3 of those rods just to find out what they actually do. So kicking off with the first one, we've got the Wildflower rod. The stats are lure speed is 30%, luck is 55%, control 0.07, resilience 12%, and max kg 700 kilograms. All right, so at face value, the rod doesn't sound great, but let's have a look. Wait, what? Can you not fish in this pond? Okay. All right, I guess moving on. Let me just go to this little island right here and I'll test it over here. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And let me put some coral bait on. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 shakes if you're using coral bait. Oh, whoa! Guys, look at this. What is this glitch, bro? I can see my avatar around me. There's like an extra avatar around me. Okay, so we got the spray fin. Now, to be honest, there's actually not too much to say about this rod. It's basically a beginner rod for the second sea. It's essentially like going and buying, I guess, the carbon rod or the steady rod from the first sea. Oh, and some guy is showing me his nuclear crowned anglerfish. Cool. All right, let's try one more time. Just see if there's anything special about this rod. No, I don't think there is. I literally don't think it has any sort of an ability. It's literally, like I said, like buying the steady rod. If we take a look at Fishipedia, you can see Wildflower rod is here. You get it from Waveborn. You can see all the stats, and look at this. It doesn't actually come with any sort of an ability. So that's the Wildflower rod, I guess. Let me just give it a rating of like solid 5 out of 10. It's obviously a beginner rod for the second sea, but to be honest, if you come in with some decent rods already, you don't necessarily even need these rods. The only problem with the first sea rods is that the lure speed ends up being terrible. But if you don't mind doing a lot of clicking for shaking, it's fine. You can still use the first sea rods here and it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, it's probably still better than this rod. So solid 5 out of 10, although I will say epic looking design. I really like this. It looks so cute. So should you buy the Wildflower rod? No, probably not, but also yes, because, you know, it's just nice to have in your collection. So next we've got the Firefly rod. This has a lure speed of 75%, so it's way better for lure. Luck is 35%. Control is terrible, minus 0.01. Resilience is 0%. Max kg 175 kg. Okay, so the max kg is tiny again. Like, I don't even know where you can use this. Oh, look at this, dude. That is sad. It doesn't even reach from here. That's crazy bad. All right, let's test out the rod. Dude, what? The control bar doesn't even look bad. Didn't it say like minus 0.01 for control? What? It's actually decent. Bro, this rod rod is like better than the first sea beginner rods. Okay, honestly, the rod itself is decent. It's got a good lure, so if you're using coral bait, you only have to do like one shake and it should be able to catch fish. Honestly, that is not bad at all. As far as beginner rods for the second sea, that's really good. Also, by the way, guys, look at this. Because of my insane XP, I'm already level 2,297. Yeah, I just can't catch a break, dude. I can barely play fish before I hit max level, but I do still have like 300 levels to go. So, you know, I can play around with it a little bit. All right, for the last rod, let's actually test it off of our Cthulhu boat. So this was the frog rod, right? Yeah, the frog rod. So the frog rod has a lure speed of 20%, luck is 100%, so it's a lot higher. Control is 0.05, resilience 5%, and max kg is a lot more now, 650 kg. I'm pretty sure this rod does come with a passive ability though. And look at the frogs, dude. That is so cute. Oh, look at this one. All right, let's have a look at this. So if we go shake, the control bar is really big on this one. The lure speed isn't great. It's decent. The rod is decent. These are really easy fish that we're catching at the moment, though, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of easy anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure in order to use the passive ability on this rod, you actually need to start getting a perfect catch streak. So let me actually go back onto the island one more time, and let's lock in, because we need to do a few perfect catches in a row in order to be able to spawn in the frogs. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4... Ah, I messed up. I didn't get it as a perfect catch this time. Wait, but I did like 4 in a row. Do you have to do more than 4 in a row? That's kind of crazy, no? All right, let me just keep going. Oh, wait, am I about to level up? Oh, I'm close. I'm actually close. Yes, I leveled up. Bro, I've not seen that in so long, guys. That's so crazy. Oh, what a good feeling. Oh, wait, I'm getting the exotic. Wait, I haven't even caught this yet. And I'm getting it with the little frog rod. Okay, if I can get this as... Oh, I was about to say if I can get it as a perfect catch, that would be even better, but I can't. I suck. To be fair, it does actually move around a lot, but I guess this kind of does also prove the frog rod is decent, because I can get this exotic with it, although I am struggling a bit. And there we go. What is it? Vortex Ray? That is so sick. All right, I've literally got about 7 perfect catches in a row, but I'm still not getting the little frogs that appear around me. How many do I need? Oh, I'm getting a shiny or a sparkling. Oh, sparkling. Yeah, dude. All right, I'll be honest, guys. This just isn't working for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I did a ton of perfect catches in a row. On this one, I messed up, but I just cannot get the frogs to spawn in. I don't know why. I don't know if it's bugged or if you just need to do loads and loads of perfect catches in a row. Either way, I don't actually rate the rod itself that highly, just because if you do have to do loads of perfect catches in a row, it's just not really worth it. Now, if I take a look at the Fishipedia page, it does say perfect catch streaks summon frogs around the player, each granting 0.5x luck, caps at 3 frogs, which means 2.5x luck cap. Missing perfect catches causes frogs to disappear 1 at a time. Yeah, so that's super weird. I literally didn't get any frogs that spawned in. I don't know if I did something wrong, like I said, or if the rod's just a little broken right now. It's probably that the rod's broken. So either way, I'd probably just give it like another solid, I don't know, 6 out of 10. The rod itself doesn't have insane stats. Also, the lure speed is pretty bad, but it does look super cute. So of course, you want to add this rod to your collection. Look at the frog, dude. Okay. That in itself, 10 out of 10. So, moving on to the next rod. The next most expensive rod is called the Blazebringer. This is the rod that you get from Ember Reach. So, let's actually go ahead and make our way over there. All right, we made it to the Ember Reach Island. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea where this rod actually is. So, first things first, I need to try and find it. If I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere pretty high up the ladders. Maybe right at the top? What? Why is there a bridge that goes to absolutely nowhere, bro? I thought this was going to be a thing. It's not a thing. It's just a not thing. All right, let me get this way. Bro, where is this rod? Oh, wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay, if you go by the center lake, so the main lake over here, you'll be able to find the rod propped up just against these barrels right here. How did I forget about that, dude? I've literally seen this before. Okay, so this one is called the Blazebringer rod. It costs 70,000 credits. So let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, so the stats, what? Lure speed 10%, luck 90%, control 0.15, resilience 8%, max kg 5,000. This rod sounds like it sucks. What? I mean, the max kg is better, but other than that, it does not sound good at all. So my theory on this, guys, is that Fisch have just introduced these new rods for the second sea. The more updates we get on second sea, the better the rods will get. The reason all the rods seem like they suck on stats is just because, I mean, let's be honest, in the first sea, the rod stats started getting a little ridiculous. Like, once again, if I look at Ethereal Prism Rod, oh, this isn't going to show the true stats. But you guys know yourself, the stats on every rod just kept getting higher higher and higher and higher that it almost made fish a little too easy in my opinion. So the fact that they've kind of descaled all of the rods and kind of made them a lot worse, in my opinion, it's better because you get a better fishing experience. Now, I know a lot of players aren't going to agree on that, and they're probably going to think it's just kind of like a downgraded version of every rod we already had. But in my opinion, it kind of brings us back to that OG fishing where you actually just jumped on to do some casual fishing with friends, and then you can just use the fish to kind of flex on other people and just show off a cool new rod you've got. You know, I like it. Personally, I genuinely really like this update so far. Let's have a look at this rod itself though. The control bar is massive, so that's one benefit. Question is, does it have a passive? Oh wait, I just realized something. If you try jump into this water, you can literally run underwater on the main pond. Nah! Bro, I look like Jesus! Okay, I guess the second sea is a little buggy. That's crazy. And I've just taken a look to see if the rod has any sort of passive ability. And look at this, guys. Apparently, after 10 perfect catches, it gives a 15% for Ember, which is a 3x value. It also gives 10% for Cracked, which is a 3x value, and 10% luck after 25 perfect catches. It gives 100% for Ember, 5% for Ember Flame, and 25% luck. All right, so I guess I need to lock in. I need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, that is a big ask. That is a huge ask. Well, if there's anyone that's up for this challenge, it's gonna be me. All right, let's count them. This is 1. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. It's actually not that hard to get, but I am using deep coral right now as well, so that does help. All right, there it is. That's 2 perfect catches. Let's keep going. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got to do one more, and then we should be able to get the passive ability on it. Okay, this is 10. Yo, look at the rod now. Bro, that looks so sick. Okay, so the rod has like lit up in a different way. Does it show a passive? It doesn't. Okay, so sometimes it says a passive down here. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. All right, there's the exotic. I don't think I got in any sort of mutation. No, I didn't. Oh, it looks like we're being spotted. Okay, I've lost count. I think that's 13 perfect catches. Can you unblock me? Yes, guys, I'll unblock everybody that I blocked on stream. I'll literally do that today. Don't worry, guys. Okay, that's 14. Wait, is that the new mutation? Oh, no, it's darkened. I actually thought I got it, dude. Oh, man. You know what's funny, though? I can stand in the middle of the lake to fish. Like, look at this. What is this, bro? This is insane. Oh, it looks like all the fans have spotted me. They found me. They found me, guys. We're swarmed. We're actually swarmed. Okay, I think this is going to be 15 or 16. Something like that. All right, let's call this 16, 17, 18... Oh, yo, wait, what? The dude in the wheelchair got launched from the seraphic rod. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, that's 20. I've got to do 5 more, and then that's officially 25 perfect catches in a row, bro. Okay, I've lost count how many we're on. I think that's like 23. Oh, wait, no, the rod changed again. Okay, that's 25. We did it. That's 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, look at the rod. The rod looks insane now. Wait, what did I just get as well? Big mosaic pyre fang. Yo, that looks sick. But look at the rod. Yo! No, that actually looks nuts. The only thing is, I haven't gotten any sort of a mutation so far. So the rod itself looks a lot different, but I haven't managed to catch a mutation with it. So it says that there's a 15% chance of catching the Ember mutation and a 10% chance of getting cracked. But now that we've got it up to the level 25 rod, or like, you know, the 25 catches in a row, it's supposed to be a 100% chance of Ember, but I don't think it's working. Oh, wait, it is working, right? Or is that just what it's called? Is it just called Ember? Let me have a look. Oh, it is. Okay, so these are just Ember fish. This is the Ember mutation. Oh, but it doesn't have a mutation. Oh, okay. They've just messed up where the mutation isn't in the game yet. All right, I get it. But at least it does work. So once they fix that bug, once there's an actual, like, looking visual mutation in the game, you're gonna have a 100% chance of getting it. Bro, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. 100% chance of getting a mutation with a rod is nuts. All you've got to do is get 25 perfect catches in a row. Now, there is a 5% chance that I get one called Ember Flame, so let's keep going until I manage to get that one. That's now the rarest mutation in the game alongside Tentacle Surge with the Kraken rod, but this one arguably is even harder to get because first, before you can even get it, you need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait, what? Some dude's got a tree. Okay, we'll get to that rod in a second. A guy has literally just spawned a tree in. Oh, wait, apparently I've got an Ember Flame on. I just didn't realize. Okay, Ember Flame Pyre Fang. Let's have a look at this. Does it even look any different? Is it purple? Is that the only difference? So if I have a look at a normal fang, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, this is what it's meant to look like. All gray with kind of the orange. Then I've got an ember fang. Does that look any different? Okay, see, ember looks exactly the same. The mutation doesn't look any different, which is a shame. But then we do also have the ember flame. Oh yeah, dude, wait, that actually looks sick. That looks way better. It makes it like this dark bluish looking color, like purple. Even the fins look a lot more reddish and kind of volcanic. Yeah. All right, so that is the 5% mutation you can get. And what's funny, if you tilt the fish's eye kind of like this, it kind of looks like an eclipse, dude. Look. All right, so that is the 5% mutation with this rod. Overall, is this rod worth it? Honestly, just for how it looks, absolutely. Look at this thing, dude. It looks insane. Also, once they fix the visual mutation look, I'm sure this rod's going to be epic, dude. I'm going to go around catching everything in ember or ember flame. That is so sick. All right, so moving on to the next rod, we've actually got one that I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, even before the release of the second sea. This is the Verdant shear rod, and in order to get it, we've got to go to Lush Grove. So it's that tiny little jungle island, I believe. All right, so let me make my way back towards the jet ski, and actually, wait. There's one thing I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I bought the new jet ski yesterday. Didn't I? Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, thank you, past Bacha. Let's have a look at this. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, how fast does it go? Okay, it goes pretty quick. Not bad. So this is the island, Lush Grove. Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. What? Okay, I kind of couldn't drive up to the shore. So it is a little bit laggy. I'm not going to lie. There's still some bugs in the second sea. The devs definitely need to fix a lot of things, but I'm sure they were just in a massive rush to release all of this. Because let's be honest, it's an insanely big update. Now, I do have one question. Where on earth do I get this rod? Bro, am I dumb? I actually cannot find the rod anywhere. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, it's here. All right, so if you guys basically pull up to the main part of the island, the shipwright is right there. Just turn left. You come up here towards the merchant. Wait, does the merchant sell anything? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. You're in luck. To my right is a handful. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. To your right? There's just one rod, bro. You said there's a handful. Okay, that's fine. So, this is the Verdant shear rod. It costs 100,000 of the new credits. Oh, yeah. These are starting to look like better stats, dude. Let's go ahead and buy this. So the reason everyone was kind of raving on about this rod is because apparently it comes with 3 different passive mutations. Yo, look at this rod, bro. What a sick design. It kind of looks like the ancient isle design mixed in with like obviously giant shears. It's basically kind of like the no life rod, but ancient Islay style. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Now, let me see. Can I fish in this like middle river? Oh, I can. Okay. So before we start, let me take a look at the passives. All right, so here it is. Verdant shear rod. It has a 10% chance to grow a tree during the day, which lasts 1 minute, and it gives a chance to catch Mother Nature, green leaf, or brown wood mutation. All are a 3x value. Let's try this. So I'm out here trying to grow trees nowadays, apparently. Now, this time I can go back to coral. I don't have to use deep coral just because we don't have to do perfect catches with this one. It's just a 10% chance every time I catch a fish that a tree is going to spawn in. That's so crazy. Oh, it happened. Yo, I got a tree, and I've got a minus 5% progress fish, so I don't know what this is going to be. But I got the tree! Okay, I got a green leaf temple perch. I'm going to check out all the mutations in a second. For now, I'm going to keep fishing, because apparently we only have a minute to catch different mutations when this tree is up. I'm just going to lock in. Let's try to get all different mutations. Oh, and the tree's gone. But look, it's still there. It's just tiny. Wait, what? You guys see that? The tree's literally still there. What? Does it just stay there forever? It's so cute. It's so cute. I literally made a little tree, and now it's just there forever. Hi, tree. All right, so I guess let me have a look. Did I catch any of the mutations? So one of them was called nature. Nope, didn't get that. What about green leaf? Oh, we got green leaf. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's all mossy. It kind of looks, well, it just looks like green leaves. All right, pretty cool. Although this bit's kind of translucent. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of bugs that need to be kind of patched up. But honestly, not bad. It's definitely different. It doesn't even look like fish, bro. It kind of looks a little too real. It's cool to see they've added in a lot of new mutations, though. So what else did we get? What about brown? Okay, we didn't get that. And just to show you guys, this is the normal temple perch. So this is the green one that I've got right here. And this is what it's actually meant to look like. So it took this and just made it completely different. Oh, the reason it was kind of translucent at the back is because it's meant to be. Look, you're supposed to be able to see through this. All right, let's try to do that again. Let's try to get the tree up once again so I can get the other 2 mutations as well. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got the tree to pop up once again. Bro, the animation is so sick like when it comes up. I actually love it. Now, I've just got to lock in to try and get the last 2 mutations if possible. Now, the downside actually is I don't know what the chances of catching the different mutations are. So, obviously, last time we got the green leaf on. But look at this. The tree doesn't stay up for that long. And I just don't know what the chances of catching the fish are. So, if I try to have a look, did we get the nature one? Okay, we still didn't get nature. Did we get brown wood? No. Did we get more green leaf? Yes. Why do I keep getting green leaf? All right, well, to be honest, let's actually leave some mystery there. You guys can go find out for yourself what the other 2 mutations look like. But I guess the only question really is this rod actually worth buying? Honestly, I don't even have to tell you guys this. Yes, of course it is, dude. I mean, a tree pops up from the ocean, and then you get this little baby tree. Like, come on! How could you not want a little baby tree around you? But for those of you that are struggling to make money, don't buy this rod just yet. Let's go and find the last 3 rods because they might be worth saving up for a little more than this one. So the next rod is actually the exact same price as the Verdant shear rod, and that is the Azure of Lagoon rod. So of course, we've got to go to a different island once again in order to get that one, and there's my epic new jet ski. Let's get on it. Bro, I can't believe this thing costs like $25. I seriously paid $25 for this. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's where we're going to be going, to the Bacha Blue Island. Oh, I like how everything is so blue here. It's actually so cool. So in order to get this rod, guys, if you rock up to the island and just turn slightly right, you'll find it right here. It's basically underneath the lighthouse. So like I said, it's 100,000 credits, the exact same as the shear rod. And the stats... oh, are they better or worse? So currently, the shear rod is this. 25% lure, 150% luck, control 0.15, 10% resilience, 5,000 kilograms. For the Bacha Blue rod, we've got 25% lure. Once again, a lot less luck, only 105% luck. Control is minus 0.01. Resilience is crazy though, 55% and 100,000 kilograms. Okay, so it's kind of balanced out pretty evenly. Look how sick that looks though. Bro, that looks so good with my avatar. All right, let's get fish in here and see what this rod is all about. Ooh, wait, is that me? Oh, it does slashes. It does epic slashes, bro. What? Look at it. Yo, that looks so nice. The blue looks insane. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a glimmer guppy. Hey, little guppy. All right, so I'm actually just having a look at the Azure of Lagoon rod, and it does say chance to stab fish during reeling adds progress to the progress bar. All right, so to be honest, I actually don't need to do that much fishing with this rod in order for you guys to understand what it does. It literally just does slashes. It's the exact same as like no life rod, silla rod, and the trident rod. It's the exact same thing. So this is now the 4th rod, which has the slashing effect. Although I will say, this one just looks so sick, dude. It kind of reminds me of the wisdom rod, the way that it curls around, but it's in Bacha Blue. Like, come on. That is a W. Also, the slash down here in the light blue. Ah, that looks nice, dude. That looks so sick. All right, to be honest, we're just going to leave it there for this rod. Overall, not a bad rod. The resilience is crazy high, and the slashes just make it so that you don't actually need that big of a control bar because we have high resilience. We've got slashes. It makes it super easy to catch fish. To be honest, I would say this rod is probably even more worth it than the shear rod. The only difference is you don't get a mutation with this rod. So get the shear rod if you want epic mutations. Get this rod if you're looking for speed. And now we're moving on to the best current rods at Second Sea. These are classified as the stage 3 rods, and they do up in price by quite a bit. So the first one is going to be called Free Spirit Rod. Now this one is over at Isle of New Beginnings. So let's get on the jet ski and make our way to the second Isle in the game. Dude, I'm so happy they added in another Isle. Now I can annoy even more people in the YouTube comments by saying Isle over and over again. Oh, a floating merchant. How is Buddy doing that? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You do you, bro. Okay, here we go. Isle of New Beginning. Where is this rod? Oh, of course. Yes, it's right here. So this is the Free Spirit rod. If you guys didn't know, it's basically just like a skeleton's hand. As you can see, it's got little flowers on it. It's got jewels up here, and it's holding this big kind of gem at the top. It looks really sick, but is it actually going to be as good as it looks? I don't know, because I can't buy it. Hey, buddy, can you help me buy this rod? All right, for some reason, I literally cannot buy it. I might have to rejoin the server. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yo, somebody's parked up their speed racer. Okay, Mr. Rich. That's like a Lamborghini. All right, if I come to the rod again, we're in a brand new server now. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't buy it. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, I'm going to leave that rod for now. Let's move on to the final rod, and then I'll try to come back to this one. Maybe you have to complete like an angler quest to get it. I have no idea. Should I try to talk to the merchant? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. To my right is a handful of the Isle rods. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. Yeah, bro, I'm trying, dude. Okay, I think that one's bugged, but what I can do is go over the stats for you guys. guys. It looks really, really good. I wish I could test it in the video. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you have to complete a quest. If I am doing something wrong, just let me know in the comments. But this is what the rod is supposed to be. So it's called the free spirit rod. Of course, you get it from Isle of New Beginnings. It costs 200,000 cash, and these are the stats, guys. 25% lure, which is not great, but the luck is 150%, control is 0.15, resilience 10, and max kg is 5,000. So that in itself doesn't sound great, but then you get this. Chance to stab fish during reeling. So that's the exact same passive as the Azure of Lagoon Rod, but you do also get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom mutation, which is a 5x value on the fish. Bro, that sounds so epic. I want to catch a bloom. Why can't I buy it? No! That's so sad, dude. That's actually so sad. I don't know why it's not working. I think it's just bugged right now. The second sea seems to have a lot of bugs and glitches at the moment. I'm sure the devs are going to fix it all super soon. Or maybe, like I've said a bunch of times, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the final rod. So that, of course, is going to be the one and only, the Great Dreamer Rod. This is the one that looks like Cthulhu, and I think it spawns in Cthulhu, which is kind of crazy. I think the whole idea is supposed to be, it's almost like the Rod of Forgotten Fang, where a Megalodon comes down, but instead of a Megalodon, we get Cthulhu. So to get this one, you've got to go to the Cursed Shores. So that's basically like Cthulhu's island, if you guys didn't know. If you have a look, can I get a good angle on it? There we go. There's like the statue of Cthulhu himself, which looks pretty epic. And wait, this guy's got the rod. Wait, let me ask him. Oh, okay. Somebody said that you need 70% bestiary apparently to get the skeleton rod. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case, let me try to get the Cthulhu rod, and then I'll go back for the skeleton rod. All right, shouts out to that guy that just let us know how to do that. Apparently, that's how you do it anyway. Maybe he's lying to me. Who knows? So here is the final rod, the Great Dreamer Rod. Now, can I buy this one? This one I can buy. That's so weird. We've got the Great Dreamer Rod. Easy peasy, dude. Bro, look at this one. We've got Cthulhu on it. So the stats on this is lure speed is 65%, so a lot better lure. Luck is 80%, control 0.12, 12% resilience, 8,000 kg max. The Great Dreamer Rod pulses with energy. Its eldritch glow channeling the madness and mystery of the dreamer himself. Wow, that looks cool. Look at it. We've literally got a Squidward on the rod. That's so sick. All right, let me get fishing off this rock right here. Let's have a look at this rod. So what was the lure on it again? Okay, 65% lure. So if I use coral bait, it should only be about 4, maybe 5 shakes. Oh, it's 3 shakes. Okay. So we've got a minus 62% fish here. Let's have a look at this. Apparently, Cthulhu is supposed to come down every 2 fish caught. So if I catch this 1 fish, on the next one, we should get Cthulhu. Let's have a look. Okay, that's 2 fish. No Cthulhu. Maybe it's on like the 3rd. Maybe I have to catch 2 and then it's on the 3rd fish. Let's find out. Cthulhu? What? Where is he, bro? Wait, look at this. The Great Dreamer Rod. This is supposed to be the ability summons Cthulhu to swoop down and catch a fish for every 2 fish caught. And it's supposed to have a 1-minute cooldown. Okay, so I've already caught 3 fish. Maybe it has to be 2 perfect catches. I guess let's do a perfect catch and see what happens. Oh, I messed up already. Okay, let me go to an easier island to do this. The fish here seem to be kind of hard to catch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna let this go and we'll just go to an easier island. To be honest, let's just try it in the ocean. Let's try it right here. Oh, wait, what? What am I getting? I'm getting exotic. What is this? Bro, I seriously need to go ahead and complete the whole bestiary. Like, what am I getting right now? All right, here we go. X-ray tetra. What? Whoa! Okay, whoa, that looks so sick. Look at its guts, dude. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Like, genuinely, that looks really cool. All right, let me try 2 perfect catches here. Like I said, if Cthulhu doesn't come down, what am I getting now? What is this? Why do I keep getting epic fish? And this isn't a perfect catch once again. But you know what? Apparently, I need 70% bestiary anyway, so let me just get it. Pelican eel. Cool. This one is a perfect catch. Let's do 1 more perfect catch. Oh, I messed up again. Bro, I suck at fishing. What is wrong with me? Why am I struggling so much with the perfect catches? Okay, I got a tripod fish that time. All right, here we go. We finally got a common that's easy to catch. Good. If I mess this one up now, it's GG, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, got another easy one. Done. Okay, so that's 2 perfect catches. What about 3? Is this rod broken as well? Please, dude. Please, I want to see Cthulhu. Doesn't work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't seem to be working. On the official Fishipedia page, it literally says it's just every 2 new fish caught is someone's Cthulhu. I genuinely don't know. I guess maybe I'll experiment with this rod, but for now, I don't know. It's okay. It definitely has the best lure speed naturally out of all the rods. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the rod with probably the best stats is the one that I can't get. It's the rod over at Isle of New Beginnings, the skeleton rod. Oh, wait. Oh, the treasure's been opened already. It's this rod here, because if you put the hasty enchantment on this rod, it just sounds like it'd be so sick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try complete 70% bestiary of this area first. So we've got to go to Isle of New Beginnings, do all of this. If doing all of this doesn't work, I think we've got to do the full bestiary and complete 70% of it. At least that's according to the guy in the chat. So I'm gonna try that now and finally get the last rod, so I can tell you guys which rod you should be getting for yourself. All right, I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, guys, I'm back after a little bit of time, and look at this. If we go to the bestiary, so I've completed over 70% of the Isle of New Beginnings bestiary, not the whole bestiary, literally just the one on this island. And now, if I come to the free spirit rod, look at this. So it costs 200,000 credits. Now I can actually buy it. So the dude was right. All they've got to do is catch basically all of the fish, or at least 70% of the fish, which is 7 out of the 9 fish, and then you can buy this rod. So now let's go ahead and test the rod. So here it is, free spirit rod, 25% lure, luck 150%, control 0.15, 10 resilience, 5,000 kg. So with this rod, apparently you're supposed to be able to get some epic gems that come down from the sky. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I'm getting a mythical. Is it mythical? What am I getting? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, of course, it does slashes. Oh, wait, it does blue slashes as well? What? Oh, it does a lot of slashes. What? It does a lot of slashes, guys. It does a lot of slashes. That's insane. Okay, we got the mythical again. Oh, this is the best rod. This is the best rod. Hands down. This rod's insane, dude. Wow. All right, I'm going to keep going until we get the gems. Oh, there it is. Whoa, look at that. They're like little frogs jumping about, but it's gems. That was kind of weird, dude. Look how epic this rod looks, though. I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with this rod. This rod is so sick looking, bro. It's actually one of my favorite looking rods in the game. That is so crazy. Did I get mutation, though? Okay, I didn't get mutation. Wait, what did the gems do? So, of course, this rod stabs the fish to increase the progress speed, and then you get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom. Now, that didn't work for me, but maybe I just did something wrong? Or maybe there's only 20% chance even with the gems? I don't know. Let's keep going and see if I can get this bloom mutation. Oh, I'm getting secrets! What? There's a secret? Wait, what? I actually didn't know secrets existed. Okay, guys, I'm getting a secret. Secrets exist, apparently. I did not know this. I genuinely did not know this. It's kind of hard to catch, actually. Okay, here we go, though. What did I just catch? Phantom koi. Yo, wait, what? Okay, I'll be honest. Kind of sucks. What? That does not deserve to be a secret. That kind of sucks, dude. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it looks so similar to all of the other fish here. It doesn't really look like a secret. It just looks like it could be... Dude, this could be a common. Let's be honest. This could be a common. Anyway, let's keep going until I get the bloom mutation. Oh, okay. I've got the gems and I'm getting the exotic. So this should be the eel. I think it's called like whispering eel. Did we get it? Oh, I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me there's not a visual mutation for it. Oh, wait. I got 2 blooms. Okay, this is the bloom abyss flicker and this is the bloom whispering eel. Oh, it makes them purple. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it kind of looks like fossilized, if I'm honest, just without all of the little epic symbols around. It's all right. It's a nice color. I will say that. It's like a nice pinky purple. So if we have a look, this is the normal abyss flicker and then this is the bloom abyss flicker. It basically just makes it look fossilized. All right, well, there we go. That is all of the rods. Now, the question is, how would I rank these rods and which ones should you guys actually be getting? Well, honestly, this list might surprise you. So let's go from worst to the best rods that you definitely need to get. So in total, at the second seed, there are 9 different rods. The first one you get just by joining the second seed, that's called the adventurer's rod. So for this one, I'm actually kind of not going to count it, but it would be in the 9th place. In 8th place, out of the rods that you can actually buy, it would be the first one that you can get, which is the wildflower rod. It looks nice, but honestly, it just doesn't do that much, and it's just not that great, dude. In 7th place, it's actually basically the same thing. We've got the firefly rod, and this one you can buy it right next to the wildflower rod, and it looks pretty cool. We've got some like little fireflies down here that looks pretty sick, but the rod itself is just not very good. Number 6, we've got the frog rod. Now, this one I actually couldn't even test properly because for some reason the frogs didn't come out. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. I mean, the design itself is epic, but the rod is very bad. So that's going to be in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got the Blazebringer rod. This is the one that you buy from Ember Reach. The rod itself is really cool when you can get it to the max level. And of course, you can get that 5% mutation, the Ember Flame mutation. However, it takes 25 perfect catches in order to only get a 5% chance of getting the Ember Flame mutation after that. 25 perfect catches is crazy, bro. That's so hard. So that's why this rod is in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the Verdant shear rod. This one, everyone was super hyped to get just because of how epic it looks. And the tree coming out and the mutations you can get are super cool, I will be honest. However, the rod itself isn't that great. The lure speed is really, really bad. The look is actually pretty good. I'll take it back. The look is pretty good. However, the resilience sucks. So going for the high rarity fish here, it's pretty tricky. So now we've got the top 3 rods that you guys should be getting at the 2nd sea. In 3rd place, and this is kind of a shock, it's gonna be the Great Dreamer rod. Now, this is the most expensive rod by far. It costs 500,000 credits to get. However, the stats are really not that great. Yes, it's got a good lure speed, but you can literally just take any of the other rods and put hasty on it. The look isn't great, control is bad, resilience is bad, and max kg is only 8,000. And for some reason, I couldn't even get Cthulhu to spawn. Maybe I did something wrong, but it just didn't work. Like, the passive didn't even work for me. So I'm kind of let down by this rod. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I need to do more. I don't know. I wish it was just a little bit better than it is. In 2nd place, we've actually got the Bacha Blue Azure of Lagoon rod. Now, I didn't put this in 2nd place just because it's blue. I put it in 2nd place because this rod has a 55% resilience. And on top of that, it does the slashes. So the reason this rod is so good is if you come right here, if we happen to get a rare fish like this exotic, dude, this exotic actually takes so long to catch because it's minus 90% progress and it moves around a lot. So using any of the other rods from 2nd sea is really tricky. But look how easy it is with this rod. Because it's got such a high resilience, 55% resilience, and it does the slashes, you can catch the rarest fish at 2nd sea, or like not the rarest fish, but one of the rarest fish really easily. Like minus 90% progress goes by so quickly with this rod. There we go, done. See? It's that easy. And in fact, let me pull out the Great Dreamer rod just to show you guys how much harder it is. Okay, here we go. We've got the exotic again. Watch this, guys. Look how much harder this is. So I've got a way bigger control bar, but wait for it. It darts around so... Look! It moves around so much more. Plus, because we don't have the slashes, it goes up so slowly. So if you happen to miss the fish for a second, you lose so much progress, dude. Like, look at this. It takes so much longer. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to mess up. Right now, it's kind of easy because it's staying in one corner. It's when it goes to the middle and it starts going left and right. It becomes kind of tricky. Like this. Okay, it's in the middle. You see how every now and then it will pop out of the control bar? Well, if it does that a few times in a row like that, you can actually start to lose a lot of progress, making it take ages to catch this fish, dude. Look at this. Look at this. When it starts going around like this, I mean, I'm just a sick fisherman, okay? So I'm locked in. But if you mess up for a second, you can just lose so much progress. Honestly, it's just not worth it, guys. All right, there we go. We finally got it. So like I said, I might have been doing something wrong with this rod, but I would put it in 3rd place. In 2nd place, definitely Azure of Lagoon. Just the resilience and the slashes is epic. And in 1st place, you guessed it, it's going to be the Free Spirit rod. And this one also, it looks like it doesn't have very high resilience, but for some reason, it kind of does. But even if it didn't have high resilience, the amount of slashes it does do is insane. Let me just show you guys one more time. Look at this. 1 slash. 2nd slash. Okay, I guess that time I only did 2. Of course, it would only do 2 slashes when I'm trying to show you guys how good the rod is. It was doing way more earlier, bro. It was doing loads of slashes. Okay, 1 slash, 2nd slash, 3rd slash. Okay, that time I only did 3. Anyway, you guys get the point, dude. It's just a good rod, okay? It's just a good rod, trust me. Plus, on top of that, you do get a 5x sale value if you catch the Bloom mutation. So, I hope that clears up everything for you guys. Go ahead and, to be honest, just buy all the rods if you can. But if I was you, if you're going to save for any rod and then just make it easier to get more cash, get this one first. All you have to do is complete 70% of the bestiary here, and then you can buy it for 200,000 cash. The Seraphic rod is the most overpowered rod on Fish, or at least it was until it got a big fat nerf. So today, I'm going to be putting it to the ultimate test as we go on the quest to catch every single legendary in Fish in just 2 hours. Will I be able to catch all 48 legendaries with only the seraphic rod? There's only one way to find out. And guys, the February Robux giveaway is already at 13,000 Robux. And for every 1 new subscriber, I'll add an extra 1 Robux to the pot. So if you want to be the next Robux millionaire, make sure you subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames down below. And we're in. And as you guys can see, currently I do have the new seraphic rod equipped. Now, you can get this rod once you reach my level, which is the current max level of 1,000. But as I'm sure most of you guys know, especially the ones that are level 1,000, the seraphic rod did get a nerf, and then recently it got a tiny little buff again. So just to quickly show you what this rod is capable of, let's go over towards Roslet Bay down here, and let's just have a look at the passive. So if we start fishing like this, you can see once we go for the shakes, this will happen. It starts off normal, then we get this laser beam that comes down. It completes quite a lot of the line, and then we're done. So that passive ability used to actually complete 99% of the fish, which was just way too overpowered. Then they nerfed it down to 50% of the line, and now they've bumped it back up to 60%. So today, we're going to be putting the rod to the ultimate test. Can I catch every single legendary in Fish, all on my own, in just 2 hours? In total, there are currently 48 legendaries in Fish now. They've increased it by quite a lot since Atlantis has come out, and there are so many locations to go through. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Start the 2-hour timer editor, and let's get going. All right, so first things first, now that we started the timer, I've got to actually make my way over towards Statue of Sovereignty. Yes, I'm wasting time with enchanting, but I'm gonna keep it as part of the quest. Currently, as you guys can see, I've got the quantum enchant on the seraphic rod, but as you saw, it did get nerfed a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is swap out for a more overpowered enchant that I don't really see many people talking about for some reason, and I cannot go up the ladder. Let me up! Hi, Calder Scammer, please let me down fast, sir. I need to enchant. Okay, done. Let's go. And here we go. We've made it down to Keeper's Altar. So let's hop onto the enchant table. Oh, dude, I need my enchant relics out. All right, unfortunately, I will be getting rid of my quantum enchant. What we're looking for is the steady enchant, and that's not gonna be it. Oh boy, could I waste so much time here just enchanting. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, there we go. On the third one, we got steady. Reduces progress loss by 25% when fishing. So if you guys don't know, this will actually make it way quicker in order for me to catch any fish I want. And before we leave Keeper's Altar, the first legendaries are actually going to be here. So let's get fishing right over here on this rock. Whoa, is it dark here? Holy. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is pop a sundial totem because I cannot see anything. I don't have any sundial totems. Oh no, that's a problem. I made a mistake. All right, I'm gonna have to get fishing. Wait, can I put performance mode on? Oh, higher brightness. Okay, easy. So let's get fishing. Let's see how long this takes. So as you guys can see at the bottom, I now have plus 25% progress speed. So that will help a lot. This enchant plus the passive of the rod gives us an extra 85% progress speed increase. Oh, yes, okay, we got our first legendary, an Umbral Shark, so we can tick that off the list. And the next thing we're looking for is just simply Voidwood. So let's see if we're going to get it. Oh, we got another legendary. Oh, no, I think it's the shark again. Is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay, what I'm going to have to do, guys, we're going for it. 8x luck. And that's right, we are now doing the February giveaway, which has already surpassed 10,000 Robux. So if you guys want to spend Robux like I do, just make sure to subscribe and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments to enter into the Robux giveaway. Okay, we're getting another legendary. I think this is Voidwood, actually. I think we're getting it already. Boom, done. Voidwood done and Umbral Shark done. So we can leave Keeper's Altar. That's already 2 down, 46 fish left to go. Dude, we might be able to do this in like an hour. Never mind 2 hours. All right, the next island we're going to head to, guys, is actually going to be Sunstone Island. So let's get back on the jet ski and just simply go across the pond over there. Now, the reason that I gave myself 2 hours is, like I said in the intro, there are so many new fish in Fish that are legendaries, and I just thought I would need a lot more time in order to be able to do this. Initially, I was going to try it in an hour, but with 48 fish to catch, we need a little bit of leeway. Okay, what am I getting here? This is a mythical? What is this? Oh, it's a vault fish. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, you don't see those often. Okay, here we're getting a crown bass. Oh, no, it's a mahi-mahi. What am I talking about? Oh, yes, okay, we're getting a legendary. What's this going to be? Is this a moonfish? What is this? This is not a moonfish. Oh, a sunfish. Perfect. Okay, that's what we needed. So next up, we're also going to need a wee fish and ancient wood, and I believe we're getting ancient wood right now. Glossy ancient wood. All right, let's go. So we can take those 2 off. Next, we're just looking for wee fish. Another sunfish. Wow, this is going really well. Dude, am I fishing in the right place to get a wee fish? I should probably Google this. Oh, wait, actually, let's pull out the fish radar. That will help us today. All right, here we go. Fish radar, long-tail bass, trumpet fish, mahi-mahi, sweet fish. Is there no wee fish anywhere? Okay, I don't see wee fish anywhere. I'm just going to keep fishing here and hope this is the right spot. Wait, is that it? All right, I'm going to move location slightly. I'm going to go over towards the sweet fish spot. I don't know if this is going to make any difference. Hopefully it does. It probably won't. Let's fish right off the dock. I mean, it's more cinematic anyway. Oh, wait, am I getting it? Is this it? We've got a legendary. Oh, it's another sunfish. Okay, we've got to keep going. I'm getting another legendary. Is this going to be it? No, this is another sunfish, right? What is going on? Dude, 3 sunfish in a row is crazy. Bro, I am getting everything apart from this wee fish. Let me go over here, maybe. Come on, wee fish. Don't do me like this. Dude, I got a big albino trumpet fish before I get a wee fish. What? That's insane. Another trumpet fish? What is going on? I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Come on, wee fish. Yes. Okay, there it is. The wee fish complete and that Sunstone Island complete. So next step, let's move over to the next island, which of course is going to be Roslet Bay. Come on. We've got this, guys. We're locked in. We're only, what is that? 12 minutes into the challenge. We're doing great. All right, here we go. Roslet Bay. So here we're going to be looking for the Dumbo octopus. We're going to need an axolotl and we're of course going to need a pearl as well. But I'm going to save the pearl till the end of the video because they're kind of tricky to get. Oh, albino bull shark. Wait, we needed a bull shark as well. What? Did I just get that from the ocean? I swear you get a bull shark from the ocean. But that counts. We needed it. We've got another bull shark. What is going on? Okay, we can take bull shark off the list. That's crazy. All right, here we go. We're getting our first legendary from Roslet Bay. What is this going to be? Is this an octopus? It is. Dumbo octopus. There we go. That's one done. So the next one I'm actually looking for is going to be an axolotl. I have no idea where you meant to catch an axolotl. Is it in the little pond? I think you can just get it here, but I'm not sure if I've ever had an axolotl right here. I'm panicking. I might have to start Googling. Okay, I'm getting another Dumbo octopus here. Not what I'm after. I've just gave it a quick Google, and I'm pretty sure it is in the pond. So let me go to the Roslet Bay pond. Okay, let's try here. Oh, let me go to the dock again. Normally when I'm on a dock, I get pretty good luck. Yo, what's up, guys? All right, let's get fishing here. Hopefully this doesn't take very long. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'm getting a legendary. Is that it? This could be it. Yes. Okay, we can move on. So I do have one more thing I'm supposed to get from Roslet Bay. It's, of course, the sea pearl, but we'll get that at the end of the video because they're kind of tricky to get. So next up, what we're going to do is move into the Roslet volcano. So simply make our way over here and let's go to the volcano. I think you can now fish in the volcano again. I think they fixed that bug. Let's have a look. Oh, what? Are you kidding? No! I touched the rock and I died? No. We are wasting valuable time right now. Are you shipwright? Please, buddy. Give me my jet ski back. All right, here we go. Let's reset. Let's not panic just yet. We've got time. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're about 15 minutes in or just past it. Wait, I wonder, can we just fish in this lava right here now? Do we even have to go into Roslet Volcano? Let's give it a go. So if I swap to my reinforced rod. All right, here we go. Reinforced rod. For some reason, I've got clever on this rod. I have no idea why I've got clever. This is going to take a lot of shakes, but hopefully we just get something straight away. Let's have a look. Is this going to work? Oh, whoa, it does work. No way does that work. That's so sick. So you can now fish outside the volcano. You don't even need to go into the volcano. Okay, we've got a swordfish. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, maybe it doesn't work. What? Okay, you're not supposed to be able to get a swordfish from the volcano. You're supposed to get the obsidian swordfish. So let's make our way into the actual volcano because clearly it doesn't work out here. That's a shame. They really should have extended the length of the volcano so you can fish outside as well. All right, this time, let's not make the mistake of touching the wall. I'm just going to stand right here and fish from this angle instead. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, we're getting something straight away. This is not what we're after. I believe this is the obsidian swordfish. Oh, I'm kind of losing it. All right, there it is. Obsidian swordfish. So that itself is a mythical. We're not after that. I'm going to have to put some better bait on. I've just realized. And dude, I don't have any coral. Do I have seaweed? Please. What? I don't have any seaweed either? Oh, no. What can I use? Bro, let me just get some deep coral on. Do I even want deep coral? What am I supposed to use here? Okay, let me put some bagels on. That will have to do. I seriously need to buy more bait again. That's so bad. Okay, we're getting a common next, which we don't need either. I should probably just skip everything to make this quicker. Okay, we got the ember perch. Okay, we're getting a common. I'm going to skip this again. We don't need it. Come on, just give me the legendary. It takes so many shakes just to get one. This is so bad. It's so slow. I keep getting mythicals, dude. All right, let's skip this. Oh, there we go. Yes! Okay, we're finally getting the obsidian salmon. Oh, don't lose it here, Bacha. Come on. And there it is, obsidian salmon. All right, let's get out of the volcano. We don't need to be in here any longer. So we can move on to the next island now, which of course is going to be Forsaken Shores. So we've just got to go slightly to the right. But first, let's make our way back down to the jet ski, which is just over here. Perfect. Let's get on. And like I said, guys, we will come back later to Rosla Bay to get the pearl and my jet ski stuck. What? Okay, there we go. What just happened? So for the next location, we've just got to cut across to the right and go over towards Forsaken Shores, and we can just get fishing right here. So all that we're going to be looking for this one is, of course, the shipwreck barracuda, and let's swap back to the seraphic rod now. We don't need to use the reinforced rod here. Now, I don't think there's a spot to catch the shipwreck barracuda. I could be wrong, actually. In fact, I could definitely be wrong. Let's go ahead and pop the fish radar once again. Shipwreck barracuda. Okay, I don't see it anyway. Normally, when I'm going for the shipwreck barracuda, I literally stand right here. Oh, there it is! What? That fast, huh? There we go, done. Shipwreck barracuda. So now all we've got to do, guys, is move on to the next island. Wait, what? What is going on? I'm celebrating a little too early here. No way do I still have my glider on. That's kind of sick. So the next island is going to be Terrapin Island itself, of course. So at Terrapin Island, we've got to go for the golden smallmouth bass, which I'm not sure where you're supposed to get that. But I do know that in order to get the olm, you've got to go inside of this little cave. So let's make our way in and let's get fishing for the olm. Come on, let me up. What is going on? All right, here we go. Olm time. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was quick. Okay, we're getting the olm already. Done. We got the olm. So next up, we've got to get the golden bass. Where do I get that? Oh, I see it. Golden smallmouth bass. If we just back up a little bit. Yo, what's up, fisherman? I like your cap, buddy. All right, let's get fishing right next to this dude, and hopefully we get it quick enough. No way, dude. I got a sea turtle before I got the golden smallmouth bass. And there we go. Another legendary locked in. Dude, this is going way too smoothly right now. Wait, have I ever caught one of those? I think I have. Okay, so moving on, guys. I'm going to go straight forward towards Snowcap Island because that is the next island across. And then we're going to circle back to the Grand Reef later. Let's just circle all of the islands first. So at Snowcap, what I'm looking for is Moonwood and the Pond Emperor. I'm not sure where you get the Pond Emperor. Wait, is it inside of the cave or is it at the top? Maybe it's at the top. Okay, this is where you get the glacier fish. Wait, is the Pond Emperor at the top? Am I about to waste time climbing to the top of Snowcap Island? I don't see it down here anywhere. Because it's called Pond Emperor, I'm going to assume it's at the top in the little pond. I really hope I'm not about to waste a bunch of time climbing this mountain. I don't know why I'm taking such a weird route up, but it's kind of working, I can't lie. Okay, there we go. All right, we're almost there. And here we go. This is the pond. So is this where you get Pond Emperor? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, yes! I'm getting another legendary! How is this going so well, bro? What is happening? There it is, Pond Emperor. I was correct. You're supposed to get it from there. And look at that. That's a new catch. I've actually never caught that before. I just 100% guessed it would be up in the pond. I mean, it's kind of obvious. All right, so next up, guys, we need Moonwood. And in order to get Moonwood, you can just fish anywhere around Snowcap Island. I'm going to fish off of the dock right here. What? Did I get it on the first go? We're getting a legendary. Or is this going to be an ocean legendary? Let's see. Oh, I got a moonfish. Wait, we needed a moonfish anyway from the ocean. Okay, perfect. So we can take off moonfish. I'm getting another legendary here. What's this? Oh, this is Moonwood. This is Moonwood. I can feel it. I've got a tingle. I got that Moonwood tingle. And there it is. Moonwood complete. All right, let's get the jet ski back out. And now we can finally start making our way over towards ancient Islay. Should be somewhere over here. There it is. I'm coming, Islay. All right, here we go. First place is, of course, right here. We've got to pull up towards the waterfall and get fishing here. Dude, I got a Meg Fang before getting a legendary. Oh, I think I'm getting another. This is wild. Yep, I got another. Oh, yes, I'm getting it already. Bro, what is happening in today's video? I'm getting legendary so fast. All right, there it is. We got a Ginsu shark. We need exactly that. What? I was literally just about to say we need the Ducklestosi, whatever it's called. Ducklestosi? I don't know how to say that. All right, so next up, we need to go up towards the pond because we need to get the floppy and also the Lidsage Theus. I don't know how to say that one either. All right, we made it to the pond and let's get fishing for the floppy. And there it is. We got the floppy already. Unbelievable, dude. All right, so the next one, I don't know where you're supposed to get it. I need to do a little bit of Googling. Okay, apparently you can find it at the top of Ancient Isles Waterfall. So let's go up there. I'm not sure I've ever caught one of these before, actually. All right, here we go. Made it to the top. Oh, okay. That's exactly what we need. A Lidsey. Oh, yeah, I still don't know how to say it. Oh, wait, is that it? Yo, this thing looks sick. I don't think I've ever caught this before. Yeah, there we go. Leeds. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Let's just call it Leeds. And that's a new catch for me and another legendary done. Bro, that's insane. We're on a roll right now. That's ancient Islay fully completely. So let's make our way back down towards the jet ski. All right, where did I leave my jet ski? Okay, it's right here. I found it. It's by the waterfall. And the next stop is probably going to be Mushgrove Swamp, I think. So let's start making our way there. All right, here we go. Mushgrove Swamp. And the only thing we're looking for is an alligator. So this should be pretty easy to get, actually. Okay, we're getting a handfish. Wait, I'm sure there's a spawn for alligators. If we just go further into Mushgrove Swamp. Okay, yes, I can see it. It's right in front of me. Alligator spawn. All right, if we just get on top of this little boat right here and get fishing, we should be able to get one really, really fast. And there it is. First try. Wow. All right, perfect. That's Mushgrove Swamp already done. So we can move on to the next one, which is that going to be Statue of Something? Oh, no, we already did that. Oh, Moosewood. How could I forget about Moosewood? All right, let's get to Moosewood, guys. That is going to be our next island and next challenge. Now, there's actually only one thing we're after at Moosewood, and that is going to be the whiptail catfish. So I'm pretty sure there is a spawn for the whiptail catfish. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure they spawn when you're on top of this island right here. So let's go ahead and try fish here for it. Okay, what am I getting here? There's some sort of a mythical? What is this? Oh, it's a whisker bill. Nice. Okay, we're getting another whisker bill. That's kind of crazy. We're getting another whisker bill. 3 in a row is nuts. If I get a 4th one, we've got to move location. I think this is a 4th one, but I think this is negative because it's blue. Is that right? Yep, negative whisker bill. All right, we've got to change location, guys. What is going on? For some reason, I always thought you could get the whiptail catfish around here. So let me try this location instead. Oh, wait, what is this? An exotic? Am I getting a treble bass? What is this? From here? What? I just got a treble bass. Okay, that's kind of random. Oh, I'm getting another exotic, dude. All right, there it is. Another treble bass. What location can I stand in to get the whiptail catfish? I'm kind of lost. All right, I'm going to go back to this spot. I swear this is where you can get it. Let's have a look. It should work at some point if I just keep going. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I just remembered. You get it from the pond, right? Oh, no, I've wasted so much time at Moosewood for no reason, dude. All right, let's go to the pond. Surely you get it here, right? Do I now remember it correctly? Let's have a look. What? What is this? Wait, I'm getting an exalted relic. Bro, I just got an exalted relic. And here we go. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the whiptail catfish. There we go. Darkened whiptail catfish. Done. That's Moosewood complete. All right, so next up, what I'm going to do is make my way to the Grand Reef. We can complete the Grand Reef, Maelstrom, and also fully do Atlantis. So this next part is going to be a little bit tough. All right, here we go. Made it to the Grand Reef. All that we've got to get here is a Coral Emperor. Okay, we've got a Grand Reef Guardian. Oh, no. Please don't lose the challenge here, dude. Okay, that's a Coral Guard. Another Coral Guard. No. Oh, yes. Let's go. Coral Emperor. All right, there we go. Glossy Coral Emperor. Why are we catching everything in a mutation right now? That's kind of weird. All right, so next up, guys, we've got to head on over to a different island. Let's just skip across to this one. Because, of course, we've got to catch the Maelstrom legendaries. Or Atlantean Storm legendaries, but the fish we're looking for is called Maelstrom. I mean, oh, dear, dude. I'm getting so confused right now. My brain is fried. Okay, I think we got it on the first try, actually. And there it is. Maelstrom Shark. Complete. So now it's time to make our way down into Atlantis and do all of the legendaries there. I don't think I've even done all of the Atlantis legendaries yet. So this is going to be quite a journey down here. So first of all, of course, we've got to get the Heart of Zeus out. Here we go. Oh, we've got a shiny Surge. Nice. So I'm going to start over in Zeus's room first. I don't know if we have to fish in different areas. I think we've got to fish in different areas in order to get different fish in Atlantis. Actually, you definitely do. All right, so step number 1, let's go to Zeus's room. And here it is, Zeus's rod room. So let's get fishing right here and see how long this takes to get the first legendary. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting one here. All right, that's the Thunder Serpent done. And I'm pretty sure that's all we've got to get from the Zeus pool. Okay, yep, that's definitely it. So, Thunder done. All right, let's make our way back out into actual Atlantis here. And our next stop is to basically just go to the next room across. All right, here we go. We've made it over towards the sunken pool. Let's get fishing here. And I believe there are 2 fish that we're looking for here. I need to double check this. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong. It's just 1 legendary that we're after from this pool as well. And that is going to be the deep crownfish. So, I could probably skip any fish that's not the deep crownfish here. Oh, wait, I've just realized we lost the 8x luck. Oh, no. Okay, let me get 8x luck back on. I'm wasting valuable time right now. Oh, there it is. Whoa, this fish looks sick. Okay, you kind of can't see it because of the laser, but look at it now. There it is, deep crownfish. Apparently, I've already caught it before. Okay. All right, so next up, we can make our way left and go over towards the Poseidon pool. All right, we made it to the Poseidon pool, so let's go ahead and put diving gear on. And there we go. Let's make our way down and turn right here. And here we go, Poseidon pool. Come on, give me a legendary first try, please. Okay, we've got a bait crate first. We can skip that. Oh, there we go. We got the legendary. So it's 2 that we're after from the Poseidon pool. And there we go. The first one is the Deep Emperor. And I think this is the next one. Let's go. This is the one that I've got in the thumbnail, by the way. This thing looks sick. I don't think I've ever caught it before. And there it is, the Deep Behemoth. That's a new catch. And that officially is the Poseidon pool complete. All right, for the last one, we've got to make it down to the Ethereal Abyss before we head on over towards the Kraken pool. And here we go, Ethereal Abyss. We only need 1 legendary from here. Let's see how fast we can get it. Wait, what? What is that thing? That looks so cool. King Jellyfish. Whoa, I've never even seen that before. I didn't even know that existed. That is crazy. Dude, all of the fish from Ethereal Abyss is sick. Look at this one. What is that? Oracle's Eye. What? How have I never fished here before? I'm getting as a shiny. Wait. Shiny Oracle's Eye. We got it as a purple. What? What? Look at that. Void Scale Guppy. What is this as well? Bro, all of the fish from here are nuts. Mage Marlin? Wait, is that what we were after? Oh, it is. Okay, Mage Marlin ticked off. So now we're just going to make our way to the Kraken pool and we are officially done with Atlantis. And currently, we're 1 hour and 1 minute into the challenge. Dude, we're doing pretty good, I will say. And here we go. Kraken pool. We're officially here. Okay, we're getting the mythical first. We can go ahead and just catch that super quick. There it is. Abyssal Devourer. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. Am I getting it? I'm stuck in my head. Wait, what is this? It looks nuclear. Have I ever caught that before? Negative Void Emperor. Oh, okay. That looks so sick. It almost looks nuclear. All right, I'm just going to start skipping anything. Oh, I can't even skip it. It's too hard to skip with the Seraphic Rod, dude. It's still way too good. And there it is. Okay, Kraken's Herald, our first legendary. After this, we're just going to get the Abyssal King, I believe, and then we're done. And there it is. Let's go. Abyssal King. All right, that is Atlantis about to be complete. And perfect. Okay, so moving on. Where should I go next? Where should I go next? All right, next up, let's go ahead and pop a Conception Conch just to make our way back outside quickly. Now, I do still need to do the Brine Pool, but I'm not going to do the Brine Pool yet. I actually want to enchant my Reinforce Rod to make that bit easier. So for the next part, we've got to find a strange whirlpool to get down to Vertigo and, of course, the depths. And I'm going the complete wrong way. I have no idea why. Shipwright! Jet ski, please, sire. If I can't seem to find a strange whirlpool, I'll probably go ahead and do Northern Expedition next. All right, weirdly enough, no strange whirlpools right now, so let's actually go to the Northern Expedition and complete that one instead. All right, we made it to Northern Expedition. Let's go past the merchant. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they took away the long skip. In fact, let's try the long skip and see if we can still do it. So now you can no longer climb slopes. They ended up doing a hot fix on that quite recently, so let's see if we can manage to make it work. If not, we're gonna have to take the full way around. All right, here's the wall. So we used to be able to climb this. I don't think this is possible anymore. No! Why did they fix it? Oh, wait. Oh, no. All right, well, luckily for you guys, you can copy my method, what I'm going to call it the Bacha climb method. And if you basically spam your glider, you can actually start to build up a rhythm where you can climb any wall in the game still. If I can't make it work, we're just going to have to go to a different spot. All right, the wall is too steep. Let's ignore the Bacha method. It's not going to work. It does work on other walls that aren't as steep. I can't believe this, but we're going to have to take the normal way around up to Northern Expedition. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that they patched that climbing slopes thing. They should definitely put it back in the game. Anyway, let's make our way up the normal way, and we're going to start at Overgrowth Caves. All right, so I believe we can actually fish here first. Let's try this quickly. Oh, we've got a glass diamond. Definitely don't need it, though. Wait, what? Am I getting an electric glass diamond? That looks nuts. What is that? What? Electric glass diamond, bro. Okay, we've got an enchant relic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you cannot catch a legendary from here. Okay, let's skip this one and go up to the next pond. And we've got an albino glass diamond. Wow, that's kind of cool as well. All right, here we go. We made it to Overgrowth Caves. So now we can start at the first one. I have no idea why I was fishing at that bottom one. I made a mistake. All right, here we go. Frigid taco. What? I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing. A frigid taco. Okay. Okay, we've got an ice octopus. I swear I've never caught one of those before either. I'll take it. Frigid mammoth tusk. Dude, we're catching everything right now. Oh, wait. No, I'm dying. I just realized. Okay, we've got a darkened glass diamond, but I am completely dying. Okay, advanced oxygen tank. There we go. Cloak. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. We're finally getting our first Overgrowth Cave legendary. Polar alligator. What? That thing is so cool, dude. Now, I'm pretty sure you actually get the polar alligator from frigid caverns. So why did I get it from here? I have no idea. Okay, let me keep fishing here. I think sometimes it gets confused where you're actually fishing. Oh, wait. What I'm after is frigid antlers, right? Okay, yes, we need frigid antlers. So let's keep fishing here until we get that as well. Okay, we've got darkened frigid mammoth tusk. We just need the antlers, dude. Okay, we've got another polar alligator. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure I do get frigid antlers from that first pond. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to leave this pond for a little bit. Let's go up to the next one because I'm having zero luck trying to get anything out of there now. All right, here we go. We made it to the next location. So we just got to jump off this bridge, come down here and get fishing once again. Oh, I'm getting a legendary. And there it is, Frostjaw cord. I'm pretty sure we're done here now. So we can make our way back out and go to the next spot. Dude, we're kind of flying through this. So that was the cryogenic canal. The next spot is probably going to be... What's the next one? Is it Glacial Grotto? All right, here's going to be the next spot. Of course, you guys all know this location. Oh, wait, no. Wait, this is cryogenic canal, right? I don't know. Either way, all we've got to do is fish here until we catch the legendary. And then we should be good to go. Oh, and there we go. We're getting a legendary. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Frostjaw cord? We already caught one of them. Wait, what's going on, dude? I'm confused now. So earlier when I fished... Oh, dude, I think I fished in the wrong spot. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we already got Frostjaw cord. Let me just go to the next location. Let me try and figure this out. Dude, Northern Expedition is confusing. I'm not going to lie. All of the labeling still doesn't work correctly at all. And it looks like at this point, guys, we have 39 minutes left and I cannot even get out. Are you kidding me? They actually broke Northern Expedition. I can't get out. Okay, there we go. They seriously need to fix this whole climbing up walls thing. I don't know why they took it out of the game. It's kind of silly. Look, I'm slipping off of everything. All right, this is going to be the next location. We're going to go between the bush and just down here. Perfect. Oh, there we go, dude. And that's what we were after, the Borelius Snapper. All right, so the only thing I'm actually missing from Northern Expedition are the frigid antlers. So I'm just going to make my way back down to the first pond that we were fishing at and get them from there. We've got this, guys. We've got about 30 minutes left. Is that going to be enough time? I don't know. This is actually going to be really close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. I can't get out. Dude, they seriously need to fix the slope thing. That is so broken. All right, anyway, though, let's make our way back down. So I've got to go around this way, I'm pretty sure. So if I just keep wrapping around, eventually I should get back to the start. All right, made it back down to the first pond. So let's see how fast this is going to be in order to get the legendary. I don't think I'm panicking yet. I honestly think we're about to win. Okay, we'll get an acorn. Come on, dude. I just need a legendary. Oh, yes, I'm getting it. Dude. Okay, that took a little too long, but I think I'm about to get it. Yes, frigid antlers. That's what we're after. Okay, that is officially Northern Expedition fully complete. All right, we're back on the jet ski. Let's make our way back out. And you know what I just realized? We never did Ancient Archive. So I need to go back to Ancient Islay and go inside the archive section. And here we go. Ancient Islay once again. Kind of wasting time coming back, but it's all good. And here we go. Ancient Archive. So let me just go directly to the right here and get fishing for the legendary. Hopefully this is quick because we are getting a little low on time now. Oh, we got a first try. There we go. Diplurus. And we're officially done, so we can just head straight back out. All right, there we go. We're back outside. So now, guys, what I'm going to do is go to the Statue of Sovereignty. Let's try to get hasty or swift on the reinforced rod, and then we can go to the brine pool and desolate deep. All right, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get inside. Cole, please be kind to me, dude. Let me down fast. Oh, no. I just realized it's daytime and I don't have a sundial totem. Oh, no. I've kind of messed up. I need to go back outside. Oh, no. This is now wasting so much time, dude. All right, made it back to Sunstone Island. Let's go ahead and buy some sundial totems quickly. I cannot believe I have to do this mid-run. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Made it down. Let's just get 50 of these. Done. Let's go. All right, let me spot another jet ski. All right, here we go. Let's make it nighttime and get the enchant relic ready. Oh, wait. Wrong rod. Wrong rod. Where's the reinforced rod? Oh, okay. Now I'm panicking. We are running low on time. All right, let's go. No. All right, let's see how long this is going to take. Hopefully, we get swift or hasty pretty quick. Okay, we got swift. That will do. That's all that I need. So now we can use a conception conch and let's get down to the desolate deep. All right, now that we're here, we can use the seraphic rod to fish at desolate deep. And we're looking for 2 legendaries here, I believe. Dude, I got an emperor jellyfish before I got a legendary. How does that happen? That's insane. All right, guys, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm having 0 luck in a legendary. I have no idea why. So I'm going to leave the desolate deep for now. I think this might be the reason that we failed the challenge. But what I'm going to do is go over to the brine pool and let's at least get the brine phantom first because I did just spend a while enchanting. All right, we made it to the brine pool. We can now swap to the reinforced rod. Here it is. And let's get fishing. Okay, we didn't get the legendary straight away. So to be honest, I'm just going to skip anything that's not the legendary, which is the brine phantom. All right, so I actually had to stop recording for a little bit, but I'm back. And the challenge continues. confused. I moved to this location instead. Let's see if this is going to work better. All we've got to do is get a Brine Phantom here, guys. It shouldn't be that hard at all. But for some reason, it's not going well. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? It's currently nighttime. I could maybe pop an Aurora totem because I do have 23 of them. All right, let's do that. Aurora Borealis active. Let's go. Hopefully, this will get us the Brine Phantom immediately now. And nope, we still get a common. What is going on here? So we only have, how long? I think 13 minutes left. Oh, this is going to be so close, dude. No, we're just getting cooked with the commons. All right, I'm going to keep fishing, guys. Let's see how long this takes. We actually don't have that many fish left to go, but we still have vertigo and the depths as well. So this is not looking great. Oh, no! Bro, I got a Spectral Serpent before I got a Brine Phantom. All right, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I don't want the Spectral Serpent. I've had it a gazillion times anyway. Come on, Brine Phantom. No way! I'm getting another Spectral Serpent. Okay, I'm going to let it go as well. That is crazy. Look at that. 2 Spectral Serpents, no Brine Phantoms is insane. All right, guys, we only have 10 minutes left to go, and it's not looking good, dude. I'm stuck at the brine pool. Bro, a sparkling globe jellyfish before we get a Brine Phantom is insane. No! I'm getting a 3rd Spectral Serpent. No, bro. Where are the Brine Phantoms? I get them all the time, and now I can't get one. Oh, I should have just put Invincible on the Seraphic Rod, dude. This is not going good. Oh, no. It's turned to daytime. Okay, I'm going to pop another Sundial Totem. I don't know, dude. We have 9 minutes left. Oh, not even that. We have 8 minutes left. No, guys, it's not working. We have just over 5 minutes left, so I'm actually going to leave the brine pool, and let's see if we can go down to the depth. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even using the Seraphic Rod right now, so let's actually ignore the brine pool. Shipwright, please, buddy. I'm in a rush. All right, let's see. Will there be a strange whirlpool that can take down to the depths? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. There's an orca migration as well. Wait, that's kind of sick. Do we need an orca? Oh, they're not legendary anymore. Okay, they're now an exotic, so we're fine. All right, so we're going to get something from Vertigo. I'm pretty sure the rubber ducky here is a legendary. I'm still using Reinforce Rod. All right, here we go. We're back at the Seraphic Rod, and we got the depth key. That is not what we wanted, but okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got the rubber ducky. Dude, I am so close to completing this challenge. Okay, rubber ducky done. Oh, wait. I completely forgot about the ocean as well. Oh, no, dude. I'm so going to fail this challenge. Oh, dude, there's an ancient depth serpent here as well. What is going on today? We're seeing everything. All right, unfortunately, guys, we only have 3 minutes left of the challenge. It is not looking good at all. All right, let's get set up right here. What we're looking for is the small spine Chimera? I don't know what it's called. Something like that. I got a big black dragonfish. I'm getting an enchant relic. Dude, what is going on? Yes! Wait, am I getting... Wait, what is this? Nautilus. I forgot about Nautilus. Okay, we've got to get this as well. Oh, we've got to get an ancient eel as well. Oh, dude, we have so failed this challenge. And I'm getting another enchant relic. This is crazy, dude. Oh, yes. Okay, small spine chimera, whatever it's called. I'm getting that. We just now need the ancient eel. Okay, that's 2 out of 3 from the depths. And another enchant relic. Wow. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Am I getting it? Yes, silver ancient eel. Let's go. And I have a minute left. What can I do with my minutes? Okay, I've got to get outside and fish in the ocean. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, I have about 30 seconds. Let's get fishing right here. Quick. No, I'm getting mythical. Okay, let's skip it. I have one more go of this. Come on. No. All right, let me do one more. Let me do one more, and then we're done. Last one. We didn't get a legendary. All right, well, there we go. That is officially 2. Oh, I'm facing. Oh, I'm drowning. No, bro. Hello. Okay. I'm chill. All right, so that is officially 2 hours complete. Let me count up the tally. In the end, we ended up getting 39 out of the 48 possible legendary fish. So honestly, that could have gone way better. I'd kind of messed up with the ocean. The Desolate Deep wasn't working for me, and I wasted a bunch of time on the brine pool. So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think of the newly nerfed Seraphic Rod? Is it still good? Is it not? And try go for this challenge yourself. Give yourself 2 hours to get every legendary with the Seraphic Rod and see if you can beat me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to increase the Robux pot for February. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. The Great Dreamer Rod just got a massive buff in Fish, where Cthulhu actually comes out of the water to help you catch more fish. So we're going to be using this to try and catch a sea leviathan and go back to the first sea to catch ourselves an actual Kraken with Cthulhu. And guys, we've now started the April giveaway. For every 1 new subscriber, I'll add an extra 1 Robux to the pot. Currently, we're already up to 5,000 Robux for the April giveaway. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to find out who won the March Robux giveaway. And we're in! And today, guys, we're gonna be putting the epic Great Dreamer Rod to the test. So if you guys didn't know, the Great Dreamer Rod is currently the most expensive rod, as I can see. If I just quickly show you Great Dreamer. All right, here it is. So the stats on it are pretty good. They're not like insane, but they're pretty good. Low speed is 65%, luck 80%, control 0.12, resilience 12%, max kg is the biggest one in second C, which is 8,000 kilograms. Now, I've already caught a bunch of fish with this rod. As you can see, I'm on 58 catches. And the reason I've got so many is because I was actually testing out the rod to see whether the passive will work. And up until today, it was broken. But I just got word that the devs did fix it today. So let's see if this is true. Now, what's supposed to happen is every like 2, maybe 3 catches, you're supposed to get Cthulhu that comes out of the water and helps you catch a fish. So it's kind of like the Megalodon from the Rod of Forgotten Fang rod. And what am I catching here? Why is it pink? Hello? It's just a drift claw. Okay, my bad. I thought I was getting some sort of epic new mutation. Like, look, why is this one purple? But, of course, it's just a fish here. All right, so that's 2 catches. In fact, we did 2 perfect catches. So now, on the 3rd catch is when we're supposed to get Cthulhu, because I'm pretty sure you only have to do 2 catches, and then the 3rd one is Cthulhu. Let's see. Yes! Yo, it actually works. Did you guys see that? Look, it duplicated my fish. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Oh, I got a higher rarity fish. Oh, yo. Okay, so it's exactly the same as Rod of Forgotten Fang, but instead of a Megalodon coming out to help you catch a higher rarity fish, instead, it just ends up being Cthulhu. Bro, that is so sick, though. No way that actually now works. That is so cool looking. All right, in that case, what I'm going to be doing today with this rod is, actually, it's going to be a couple of things. Number one, we're going to be starting in the second sea. I want to see if we can catch a double sea leviathan. And then number 2, we're going to be taking the Great Dreamer rod back to the first sea to put an enchant on it and also catch a really epic fish from the first sea. So first things first, let me get spamming the sundial totems and let me try get the sea leviathan spawn in. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this can take some time. The last time I got one spawn in, it took me 100 sundial totems. So instead of wasting your time, I'm just going to get back to you once I manage to get one spawn in. Keep an eye on the sundials. We're currently on 2,028 sundial totems. Let's see how long this takes. No, I wasn't recording audio. All right, guys, I'm back. The sea leviathan finally spawned in. My bad, I didn't record my audio. And look at this. Okay, we got the Cthulhu. As you can see, it took an hour. I have 1,816 sundial totems left. I did put the 8x look on because I am not waiting another hour just for another sea leviathan, bro. They seriously need to make these easier to spawn in. That's crazy. All right, let me go ahead and lose this fish because I think it has to be 2 perfect catches and then the 3rd one is Cthulhu. Okay, that's 1. Give me 1 more, and then we just have to wait until we get the sea leviathan hooked. Okay, that's 2. Come on, bro. All right, I'm right on top of his head. Surely this is now gonna work. No, we got the mythical. Dude, I actually wonder if I catch the mythical, do we get the sea leviathan? I have no idea, but I'm not gonna risk it because there's a chance we maybe just get an exotic like the X-ray tetra, something like that. I'm gonna let everything go until we hook the leviathan. Bro, I cannot believe this took 1 hour to spawn in. You guys probably don't even believe me, but look at how many sundials I used. I used like 200 sundial totems just to get it spawn in. That is so crazy. What a waste of time. Actually, it's not a waste of time. I want to see Cthulhu catch sea leviathan. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's lock in. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, we're actually getting cooked. All that I keep getting is commons. I swear, bro, if the sea leviathan disappears, oh no, please, please. It's actually going pretty far. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally going through the whole map. I didn't realize it goes that far. That's kind of crazy, dude. Oh, no, that's not it, is it? No, look at this. Oh, what is this little squiggly blue thing? I'm actually panicking. I'm actually mega panicking right now. Come on, Leviathan. Yes! Is this it? No! It's the X-ray tetra! No, bro, are you kidding me? I kind of wonder what would happen if I caught the X-ray tetra, though. Would it give me Leviathan or would it give me a secret? Because it's supposed to give you the next rarity up. Or would it just double the X-ray tetra? So many possibilities, so many answers, but I just need this Leviathan, bro. Guys, it's actually not happening. I'm actually not able to catch it right now. There's no way. There's no way. It's about to swim out into the open ocean. Like, fully open ocean. It's about to leave us. Come on. No! Look, I can't go any further. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please give me it. Please. It's swimming away from me. I actually can't go any further. I have reached the end of second sea. No, 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 no. All right, I need to get fish radar on. I need to see how long I've got left. Okay, radar. Uh-oh. I have like 2 attempts left. No. No, sea leviathan. Come back. Come back. No, guys. No. No. We're actually left. No. Why, sea leviathan? Let me out. No, that's insane. Bro, I'm not even over dramatizing this. Like, that literally took me over 1 hour just to spawn in. I used over 200 sundial totems, and now I've got to do it all again. Oh, man. I thought this was going to be an easy, nice video. This is crazy. They seriously need to make it way easier to spawn in sea leviathan, or it should at least pop up saying when it's spawned in, because I probably wasted some time just trying to find it. That's so crazy, dude. Well, on to the next. No way! Finally! No, guys, you have no idea. Look at this. I'm down to 1,400 sundial totems. All right, let me get 8x luck back on. That is crazy! It took me 3 hours just to spawn another one in. In total, I've been popping sundial totems for 4 hours just for 2 sea leviathans. Devs, please fix the sea leviathan, dude. That is insane. I didn't realize they're like that rare. Anyway, let's go ahead and do 2 perfect catches here, and then we'll try to get the sea leviathan. Hopefully this time we get it before it disappears as well. That would be a nightmare. Dude, if it disappears again, I quit. I actually quit. Okay, that's not a perfect catch. Does that still count? Let me do a 3rd catch just to check. I don't know if it has to be 2 perfect catches or just 2 catches. Oh no, wait, this actually might waste a minute. You know what? Let's just do it. I need to find out. Okay, so this is the 3rd catch. Oh, it doesn't have to be a perfect catch. All right, well, what I need to do now is wait for 1 minute, because if you guys didn't know, Cthulhu only pops up after every minute. So, like, if you get him once, you have to wait another minute before you get him again. And let's actually test this quickly. It could be broken. You never know. It could actually be broken. So let's try to catch 3 fish and see if it works. It probably won't. Okay, that's 1. Blighted warty angler. That thing is ugly, dude. Okay, that's 2. Here's the 3rd catch. It could be Cthulhu. It shouldn't be Cthulhu, though. Okay. Oh, wait, it's working? No way. Okay. No! I got the sea leviathan. No! I've got to let it go. Okay, apparently this rod is currently broken. Wait! Guys, that means this rod is actually insane. No. No way that actually works. What? All right, let me go ahead and do 1 more catch, and then we've got to go for the sea leviathan, because apparently the Cthulhu just keeps spawning in. All right, we've done 2 catches, so the next one needs to be the sea leviathan. Bro, this is insane. This is actually insane. Please let me get it. Look at him swimming through the island. That's so crazy. Oh, am I getting him? Oh, no, that's the X-ray tetra. Oh, I'm getting him. And it's blighted. No way. All right, let's lock in here, guys. We're getting a blighted sea leviathan. This could be a world's first. We actually got to get a world's first blighted sea leviathan. Oh, wait. I'm losing him. I'm not paying any attention. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not paying any attention. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no, guys. No! I actually lost it. All right, I need to make this easier on myself. No way did I lose it. No way did I lose it. No. No. I'm gonna have a panic attack. If I don't get it now, I just lost a blighted sea leviathan. That could have been a world's first. Oh, no, dude. This is actually stressing me out, dude. I waited 3 hours for this, and then I messed up twice. No! Oh, no! It's the tetra. Dude, I actually messed up just because I decided to take it for a joyride. Oh, I got it again. Okay, it's not blighted, but to be honest with you guys, I literally don't care. All I want to do is catch the sea leviathan at this point. Okay, I'm not even going to move. I'm not going to mess about. I'm not going to drive it to any sort of weird location. I'm just going to stay locked in. Actually, that's not true. I'm driving it. Let's go. I'm feeling confident. Where should I take it? Should I take it to Cursed Shores? Let me go to Cursed Shores. Do you want to meet Cthulhu twice, buddy? One of them at Cursed Shores, one of them from my rod. This is taking so much more concentration, trying to drive towards Cursed Shores and catch it at the same time. Why am I doing this to myself? This is like multitasking on another level, bro. Oh no, I'm messing up. I'm actually messing up. Oh, look at it. I pulled it out of the water. It's out onto the shore. Oh yeah, dude. We're starving it of oxygen. Okay, let me park right under the bridge. Oh, I wonder what the animation is going to do if I park up right here. Okay, this is a perfect spot, exactly where I am. Now I need to lock in because I keep losing progress here. Look at it just parked up on the side. All right, here we go. We actually got it. Where's the animation? Okay. Oh, here it is. Yo, that actually looks sick. No, that looks sick. Yeah! that? That looks so epic with the moon in the background. It looked insane. Wait, did Cthulhu catch it? Sea lava. What? Cthulhu didn't even catch it. Did I do something wrong? What? Let me have a look. If Cthulhu comes out now, I might have miscounted. I didn't do it, right? I did 2 catches. Did I miscount? Did I seriously waste 4 hours just to miscount? Surely not. All my days I did. All my days I actually did. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's the exotic. No, bro. I wasted 4 hours trying to spawn the sea leviathan in, and I miscounted and didn't even spawn Cthulhu. Guys, I'm an actual idiot. What? All right, you know what? I give up on this. It doesn't matter. Let's move on to the next part of the challenge. I am not wasting another 4 hours just trying to spawn in another sea leviathan. So what I'm going to do now, let's go back to the first sea and enchant this rod. I did not realize that you can keep spawning in the Cthulhu constantly. In fact, let me show you guys this. Oh, wait, they changed it. Okay, I didn't do anything wrong. Apparently, they changed it. Look at this. So with the Great Dreamer rod, the ability is it summons Cthulhu to swoop down and catch a fish for every 2 to 4 catches. It used to be just every 2 catches, with a 5% chance to apply the Cursed Touch. I didn't realize there's a new mutation as well. All right, in today's video, we're not going to be going specifically for the Cursed Touch, but if I wanted to really lose my sanity, I would try get the Cursed Touch Sea Leviathan. Not today, Satan. Not today. That would literally take me so long, because these Sea Leviathans only spawn like once every 3 hours. It's insane. I literally use 600 sundial totems just to get 2 of them. But what we can do for today is make our way back to the first sea, enchant the rod, and go for another very special fish. Sea Traveler Man, take me home. All right, we made it back to the first sea, so of course, we've got to go for the OG BachaMobile. Now, next up, we've got to go to the Statue of Sovereignty, because I want to enchant this rod. I honestly, guys, I didn't realize Cthulhu comes out that often. When this rod first released, it was basically on every 3rd catch Cthulhu would come out, but then there was a 1 minute cooldown on the rod, so Cthulhu only came out once every 1 minute. But the rod was broken anyway, so even then, that feature didn't work. But now it works! So if you guys don't have this rod yet, I highly recommend you get it. And here we go again. Call the Scammer Man. It's nice to see you once again, bro. I wonder if we're gonna run into your brother in the second sea at some point. Will he scam me as well? Wait, what? Why is there a floating skeleton here now? I swear that was never there. Anyway, sundial totem pop, and then we've got to, of course, enchant this rod. So I do have 62 heavenly enchant relics. Wait, what enchant do we actually want on this rod? Let's have a look at the stats quickly. Now, we could put hasty on it. That would make it an instant lure. Or what could be epic, actually, is maybe putting some resilience on it, because it does only have 12% resilience. You know what? Let's just use a exalted relic and see what we get. No point overthinking it. It's go time. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, quantum. Core fish have a 25% chance to be subspace.
Oh, is that a good one?
Okay, I'm gonna skip it for now. Ooh, piercing. That's kind of epic, no? All right, you know what? I'm gonna stick with piercing. Why not? So now the rod not only spawns in Cthulhu, but it also does slashes. Wait, that's kind of OP, actually. That is kind of OP. So let's make our way back outside, and let me show you guys what I want to catch next. All right, here it is. Time to put the Great Dreamer rod to the real test. Now, yes, I would love to catch a Kraken with it, but because it only has a max kilogram of 8,000 on the rod, it's actually not even possible to catch a Megalodon. Even if I put Unbreakable or Herculean on the rod, it's just not gonna work. So you guys know exactly where I'm off, to one epic fish that does work. Oh yeah, dude, it's Kraken time. All right, let's pull out the water bubble. Let's pull out the tide breaker, put that down here. Ah, the Kraken pool. I feel like it's been ages since we've been here. It's probably been like a week. The second sea has consumed me. Now comes the sad part. We've got to start the sundial totem popping again. Now, luckily for us, the Kraken shouldn't take anywhere near as long as the Sea Leviathan spawn in. The Sea Leviathan is honestly crazy hard spawning. Devs, please fix that, dude. It should not be that difficult. Also, when it spawns in, it doesn't even tell you. So there's a chance that you just completely miss it. However, with the Kraken and everything else, it, of course, comes up over here. And it does like the... So we're definitely not going to miss this. All right, I'm going to get to pop in, and I'll see you guys once it spawns in. All right, we got the Kraken to spawn in. Now, one thing, I don't have any luck in the first sea, and I'm not going to be catching any old Kraken. I want that ancient Kraken. That's right. Before we go for the normal Kraken, I want to see if I can catch an ancient Kraken with Cthulhu. This is going to be insane, but I want to do it. So, first things first, I put the link into my Discord server. By the way, the link to my Discord, if you want to join, it's at the top of the description and top of the comments. I'm in there all the time, and I do these bundle giveaways in there all the time too. Anyways, the link is in. Let's have a look. Is everybody gonna join? There we go. We got eggplant. Can we get a couple more? Oh, okay. People are starting to join. All right, I'm gonna regenerate the link. 3 should do. 3 should do. So if I go ahead and gift them all this, congratulations, guys. Enjoy your bundles. Oh, 1 person left, and another person already had a bundle. Okay, there we go. We've got some extra luck on the server, and now the moment of truth. If we use a Poseidon Raft Totem, are we gonna be able to get the ancient Kraken? As you can see, the luck on this rod is only 80%. So our chances could actually be fairly slim, even with this amount of luck. Oh, what am I getting here? Ooh. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need to do 2 catches first. Okay, let's do 2 catches first. Okay, perfect. We've got bait crate, easy catch. Oh, I forgot we put piercing on the rod. Dude, that is so sick. This is going to be easy. Look at it. Piercing away. Okay, so now I just need to keep going until I actually get the Kraken. Come on. Please give me ancient Kraken, dude. Please. Oh, wait, you know what else I could do? I could put Aurora on. I always forget about Aurora. Okay, let me use another sundial totem. Oh, no, that's the normal Kraken. No, go away, normal Kraken. Wait, no, I don't want to use Aurora. Okay, wait, I completely forgot. If I use Aurora, that's actually going to make it way harder to spawn in another Kraken after. Oh, wait, what is this? Get an enchant relic? Okay, Cthulhu didn't spawn anyway. All right, let's keep going. That's fine. That's fine. Guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Yeah, look at that. I know my timings. All right, you know what? I'm gifting out more bundles. I actually don't care. I want to catch the ancient Kraken. All right, put it in Bacha's pond. More bundles. Come fast right now. Let's see who's going to join, dude. All right, we've got 1. Mr. Bobic. All right, there we go. We've got 264 X luck now. We've got the ancient Kraken again. This has to be it, right? I just want to see Cthulhu come out in the animation. That'd be so sick. Oh, dude, I'm going to have to switch a bait. I've actually got some perfect bait for this. Golden Tentacle. Yeah. Let's get it. Golden Tentacle has a pretty high universal luck. It's got a good lure speed, which means I don't have to do any shakes. The only thing I'm missing is the ancient Kraken. I got the normal Kraken. We've only got about 3 minutes left, maybe 2 minutes left before the Kraken disappears altogether. So we've got to be quick. Oh, I got Kraken again. All right, forget Kraken again. I'm just going to have to catch it because I'm pretty sure the Kraken altogether is about to disappear. No, it disappeared. Oh, man. All right, let me catch this random fish and then we'll go back on the Kraken hunt. How unfortunate is that, dude? Oh, wait. We didn't get Cthulhu that time either. Okay, wait. We've done like 4 catches, no Cthulhu. That means on the next one, it's definitely going to be Cthulhu. Okay, that's chill. Well, I'll see you guys once we get the next Kraken once again. Finally, we got another Kraken. Dude, I don't know what's going on today, but my luck with spawning stuff in is just so minimal. It's just not working. Anyway, let's go ahead and skip. Oh, wait. Wait, no, I left the server. Oh, I forgot. All right, so guys, I ended up leaving the last server because I basically spent like another 45 minutes trying to spawn a Kraken in and it just didn't work. So what I've got to do now is do another like few catches and just see if we can get away with not getting the Cthulhu up until about the 4th or 5th catch. Oh, we got it already. Why was he like full grass type as well? What was that? All right, this is the 2nd catch. Let's do 3. If we can avoid getting him on the 3rd catch, then we should be okay. Then it's basically like a 50-50 whether we're gonna get him or not. Okay, no Cthulhu. Should I do one more? You know what? I'm gonna do one more. This is getting a little bit crazy, but I just want to try it because then it basically guarantees Cthulhu otherwise. Ah, he spawned in. Rip. All right, got the normal Kraken again. Of course, I don't want the normal Kraken. In fact, let me get 8x back on. Come on, dude. I'm spending so much Robux just to try and get this ancient Kraken right now. It's worth it. I promise. No, we lost the ancient again. Dude, what is going on with me today? The luck is just not on my side. Guys, subscribe right now to bring me luck back. This is insane. I need everyone to channel their subscription into me. I can feel the power surging now. Here we go. This is crazy, dude. I literally cannot get it. I might lose another ancient Kraken. Nah, this is insane. Do I need even more server luck? Oh my days, another Kraken! Just give me the ancient, please. Please, Fisch! Today's just been a lot of failures. I need 1 win right now. All right, man, this is not working. I'm bringing in more Discord members. We need more luck. I don't care. I'm doing it again. All right, there we go. 300 server luck. Last try at getting the ancient Kraken. Nope. Still got a carbon crate. That's crazy, dude. Have I got enough weight on this rod? I swear you can catch like a 4,000 kilogram ancient Kraken, right? Like this can be done? It can. It definitely can. It definitely can. I know it can. Yeah, see, I'm getting the normal Kraken, and the normal Kraken is actually weirdly heavier than the ancient Kraken. So it can be done. I'm just getting mega unlucky. Wait, no way. I've just had a look. Apparently, the lowest kg is 10,000 kilograms for the ancient Kraken. No. Are you kidding me? Bro, I thought it was 4,000. Okay, guys, I cooked myself. I'm sorry. I've actually been wasting my time this whole time. No! Why do I keep doing this to myself, bro? I've done this so many times where I just don't check the kg. And now I can't even catch the normal Kraken. Oh, my days. I literally just wasted like 6 million on Poseidon totems. And I wasted even more on Robux. Lesson learned. Always check your kg on the rods and the fish you're trying to catch before you try to catch it. Oops. Bro, I've done that so many times. Oh, and the Kraken disappeared. All right, I've got to lock in here. I've got to make sure I get it. The piercing is helping a lot, though. I'm glad I've got piercing on the rod. Now, yes, I could have got Unbreakable or Herculean in order to catch the ancient Kraken. But honestly, at this point, I don't even care. Just give me the normal Kraken, dude. It makes no difference. I just want to see the cutscene. The cutscene for the ancient Kraken and normal Kraken is the exact same anyway. Wait, we're going to see Cthulhu? What? No Cthulhu? No, you're kidding me, dude. We didn't even get Cthulhu. That's crazy. Did I actually not even get Cthulhu? Let me check my Krakens. Okay, if I scroll down, I didn't even get Cthulhu. I just got a big Kraken. What? All right, wait. That's actually not a terrible thing, though, because that means on the next one, I'll 100% get Cthulhu. So all I've got to do, guys, is spawn in yet again another Kraken. I'm not going to go for the ancient Kraken because you can't catch it unless you have Herculean or Unbreakable on this rod. My bad. Honestly, I just wasted everyone's time there, dude. All right, I'll see you guys once I get another Kraken. We got another Kraken, and this time I am not messing up, guys. Here we go. This is what you've waited for. Kraken and Cthulhu at the same time. This is actually going to be kind of epic. We've still got the 300x server look, even though I definitely don't need it. 300 is a crazy amount just to get a normal Kraken, I can't lie. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're getting the Kraken. Dude, putting piercing on this rod is actually pretty goated, I can't lie. I feel like piercing, steady, or getting maybe like mystical on this rod is kind of what you want. I don't know, play around with the enchants for yourself, guys. For now, I've gone with piercing, and to be honest, it's pretty sick. It's actually working nicely. Anyway, here we go. Do we see Cthulhu anywhere? What? What? Where's Cthulhu? Nah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I didn't get Cthulhu again. Or did I? Let me have a look. Nah, I just got one Kraken again. Can you not catch the Kraken with Cthulhu? Hang on. Let me try to do one normal catch here. I swear, if I get Cthulhu now, I'm going to crash out. Ah, what? This is weird. All right, there's Cthulhu. Grassy Squidward, where were you when I needed you, buddy? All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to try to line it up so I get Cthulhu on the 5th try and then go for the Kraken again. I'm not going to give up until I catch the Kraken with my Cthulhu, dude. This is crazy. How did this day turn into such a crazy challenge day? This was meant to be an easy video. Oh, man. All right, I'll see you guys once we get the next Kraken yet again. All right, I managed to get another one. That actually only took about 10 minutes. But on this next go, once we get the next Kraken, I should get Cthulhu. It's basically a 50% chance that I end up getting Cthulhu. And here we go. I guess we're about to find out because I've got the Kraken hooked. I'm actually getting it as a perfect catch so far as well, which is pretty cool. Maybe we'll get more XP. Oh, wait. I forgot that max XP in the first sea. All right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I didn't get it as perfect catch. All right. You know what? Just show me Cthulhu. That's what I came for. All right, try to spot Cthulhu, guys. Try to spot Cthulhu. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? There's no Cthulhu? Is it just not a thing? Can it not catch the Kraken? I'm so confused, man. Yeah, it only caught one Kraken. Wait, if I try again, am I gonna get it on the next go? If I don't get it on the next go, that means that it's impossible to get the Kraken with Cthulhu. Oh, it didn't work. Whoa, okay. I just discovered something crazy. So, apparently you cannot get the Kraken with Cthulhu, because basically just then I lined it up so that it was a 50% chance that we get Cthulhu on that catch. On the Kraken catch, I mean. And we didn't get it, which meant that on the last catch on that box that I did just then, it should have been 100% chance of Cthulhu. And once again, we still didn't get it. Well, I guess that's the Great Dreamer rod for you guys. Make of it what you will. To me, it's pretty cool. It's definitely way better in the second seed than it is in the first seed, just because it doesn't have a high max kg. It's not got crazy luck. It's not got crazy resilience. So in the first seed, it kind of sucks. But in the second seed, this thing is super OP. Like, I'm kind of thinking, do I put double XP on it? Maybe I put double XP on it and just see if I can hit max level really quickly. And now for the moment you've all waited for. Who are the March Robux giveaway winners? Our first winner is Raids LOL. Congratulations, Congratulations, Raids. You're going to win yourself a bunch of Robux. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be splitting the full prize between 3 different people. Because let's be honest, getting over 200,000 Robux for one person is kind of crazy. So our second winner is Cthulhu. Congratulations, buddy. And our last winner, but still an epic winner, it's going to be Roblox B1. Congratulations, you 3. I'll be adding you on Roblox to send you the Robux. Make sure you guys do subscribe to increase the prize pot for the April giveaway. And of course, comment your Roblox username so that you can become the next big winner. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Today, I'm setting out on one of my toughest challenges yet. I'm going to attempt to break the world record for the heaviest fish ever caught on Fisch. That's right, I'm about to try and catch a 1 million kilogram silla. This is gonna be insane. But just before I completely lose my mind doing that, the February Robux giveaway pot is now at an incredible 110,000 Robux. And you guys now have just 3 days left to enter. So if you want to win yourself a ton of Robux, just make sure you're subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames underneath. And we're in. And today, guys, we're gonna be ditching this rod, aka basically the best rod in the game right now, as we're about to attempt to go for the world's biggest silla ever caught. And not just the world's biggest silla, the world's heaviest fish in Fisch ever caught, bro. I'm talking 1 million kilograms. Yep, this is about to be insane. So just before you guys comment that RFG already made this video, well, I did actually check out his video because I was planning on making this one myself. And this is no hate on RFG, but he didn't actually catch it in that video. It was an appraised silla that was gifted to him. And yes, it did weigh over 1 million kilograms, which means this is possible. So at least that reassured me that I can actually catch the biggest silla in the world. And you guys know me, we don't appraise, we don't cheat. I'm going to be actually catching it. So enough yapping. First things first, why is my jet ski under there? Can I get on this, please? Okay. Oh no! Oh no, I made a mistake. Let me out! This is how I die. All right, I figured it out. We're cool. We're cool. All right, shipwright, spawn in another jet ski for me, please, buddy. Okay, what is going on? Bro, my game is fully broken. Oh, there we go. Okay, it spawned it in. All right, so the first things first, we've actually got to go over towards Statue of Sovereignty. But for once, it's not just to enchant. There's actually a rod in there that I need that I still don't have. All right, here we go. Call the scammer man. Take my money, good sir. Just let me down. Thank you all. All right, so we made it down towards Keeper's Altar. If you guys don't know, if you turn left at Keeper's Altar, all right, here it is. This right here is what's called the King's Rod. Now, I'm sure most of you guys already have this rod or you've at least heard of it. But for some reason, I just never bought it. It costs 120,000 cash, and it's a rod that's going to be really special in helping us catch the world's biggest silla. So if you take a look at this rod, the stats are pretty terrible. Lure speed is minus 45%. Look is 55%. Control 0.15. Resilience 35%. But the max kilogram is infinite. And the reason that I want this rod is that all fish caught are 15% bigger. So let me go ahead and buy that. So now you're probably wondering, wait, Bacha, every time you go for a giant fish, you always use the Poseidon rod. So why are you now using King's Rod? Good question. If we look at a Poseidon rod, unfortunately, for the Poseidon rod, the max kilogram is 100,000 kilograms. I really hope they change that one day, but because it's only 100,000, that means I can't even catch a silla with it. The minimum weight of a silla is 200,000 kilograms. So that's why we're going to be using the King's Rod. So here we go. We've got the King's Rod ready. Now, the next thing is, you're probably thinking I'm going to put Sea Overlord on this rod. That would make all fish caught 25% bigger. Well, no, I'm actually going to be using Abyssal. So in order to get Abyssal, we've got to use a normal enchant relic, not an exalted one. So let me actually... Oh, wait, let me use a heavenly. Oh, wow. Whoa, look at this. This beautiful heavenly enchant relic. Come on, give me Abyssal. Oh, yo! Let's go! That's the power of the heavenly enchant relic. It gives you exactly what you need. That's crazy. So if you guys don't know, with the abyssal enchant, it actually makes the fish 30% bigger. So it makes the fish even bigger than the Sea Overlord enchant. However, there is a 20% chance that it makes the fish half the size. but I'm willing to take the gamble. All right, so now that we've got the rod and we've got the enchant, other than that, I don't think we actually need anything else. I'm going to be using coral bait for this challenge, just so that it improves the overall lure speed, because the lure speed, like I showed you guys, it's really bad on this rod. So enough yapping, let me use a... Oh, wait, actually, what am I doing? Let me go back up here. All right, we made it back outside. Let's get back onto the jet ski. So before I use a conception conch to make my way back down Mariana's Veil, what I'm gonna do is go to Sunstone Island, because if you guys have a look, I only have 150 sundial totems. And the other thing is, we should probably get Merlin's luck, just to make it easier of catching the silla. All right, let me start by making my way down towards the sundial totem room and go next to the creepy man. This dude is so weird, bro. Like, why is he hooded and smiling? Just freaks me out. All right, let me spend about 6 million on sundial totems. That should be enough. All right, there we go. We spent somewhere around 6 million. I now have 3,400 sundial totems. Easy peasy. And yeah, by the way, the reason I'm spending that much money on just sundial totems is because the new money-making method is insane. If you guys didn't catch my money-making video, honestly, go watch it after this one. It will blow your mind how much money you can now make on Fisch. All right, so the next up, just before we go down to Mariana's Veil, Merlin, I need your luck, buddy. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but I need your help. All right, let me get... Oh, guys, do I just get like 24 hours of luck? Is that too crazy? I feel like this challenge will take me super long time to do. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get crazy with it. I don't care. All right, there we go. I've done a little bit more than I wanted to. Oops, I do that every time. I've got 26 hours and 45 minutes of Merlin's luck. Will that be enough? I really hope so, guys. I really hope so, just for my sanity. All right, so now that I've got everything I need, let's go ahead and use a conception conch. This should teleport me down to Mariana's Veil. All right, there it is. And by the way, I did set my spawn point in Mariana's Veil to the level 1 area, just because you can make so much money at the level 1 area, and there is an exit portal. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this, there's no exit portal at the level 4 area, but I of course do have to get down there, so the only way there is by doing a crazy long journey. Do I want to do this? Absolutely not. Do I have to? Yes. Okay, we spawned in a submarine, so let's go ahead and start making our way down to the level 5 area, also where the silla lies. And just not to bore you guys, I'm gonna speed this part up like crazy, just so you have to suffer a little bit of the journey with me, but it's gonna be way quicker for you guys. All right, let's get going. Wow, okay, that was actually a surprisingly fast run through all the levels. So, of course, now I've made it to level 4. And like I said, guys, there is now an innkeeper here. It got updated yesterday. But unfortunately, at the time of recording this video, this is so silly. They're putting an innkeeper, but not a portal. So I'm really hoping at some point they put like a portal around here. So for now, I'm not going to set my spawn point there just because I actually had it set there before. And it was super annoying getting back out of Mariana's Veil to the normal world. So I'm going to keep it at level 1 where I could just use a normal portal to get out. Anyway, enough yapping. I'm gonna get down to the level 5 area and I'll meet you guys there. All right, here we go. We've made it down to the silla area. Now, my favorite place to fish over at the silla area is actually right over here in this little shallow bit, just because you can do a way faster cast than you can off of that rock. All right, and you guys already know the drill by now. I've got to pop a gazillion of these sundial totems just to spawn the silla in. So I'm gonna get popping and I'll see you guys once we manage to actually get it. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm actually getting it, guys. I'm getting it inside of this rock. This is so weird. I was facing backwards when I got it. So currently, I've got 32x server luck. I ended up upping the server luck just to make it a little easier because the silla obviously is a secret, so it's pretty hard to catch. All right, we've got it nicely trapped in the corner here. I was actually really worried about the resilience on this, but using coral makes it okay. It's just going to take a super long time, dude, because obviously the silla is minus 95% progress speed, which is just crazy. All right, at the moment, it's doing that bug where it's making the control bar smaller, and I keep losing progress on the silla, even though I'm getting as a perfect catch. I don't know why it does that. Is that meant to be in the game as a bug? I have no idea. Dude, I keep losing progress for no reason. My control bar got smaller, and I lost so much progress. I'm just stuck around this halfway progress mark, even though I'm doing great. This is so annoying. Okay, now my control bar's come back. It's mainly the progress that's annoying. The control bar is fine, because catching the silla isn't too bad at the moment. Oh, I kind of messed up there. But losing the progress is super annoying, especially when I do nothing wrong. Okay, now I'm doing stuff wrong. Now that I'm yapping, I need to stop yapping. No! Again, bro! It made made me lose so much progress. I'm just stuck around this halfway point, guys. I'm not even doing anything wrong. This is crazy. Oh my days. It keeps getting rid of my progress. This is so annoying, bro. I cannot catch this thing. And it's not even my fault. Is this a bug? Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm losing focus. All right, I guess I'll just see you guys either when I lose this silla or once I catch this silla. All right, here we go. Should be coming in. All right. Did we cook? Wow, this is a terrible cutscene. Oh, because it's coming in through the rock. What did I do? No, I completely ruined the cutscene. I'm sorry, guys. All right, the cutscene isn't important. Did we manage to cook? Let's have a look. So if we scroll all the way down, it's not there. Oh, here it is. Okay, the first one of the day is going to be a 312,000 kilogram silla. So honestly, this one's actually kind of small. I've already got a bigger one. If I show you guys, I've already managed to catch a 415,000 kilogram, and I do have a bit of a smaller one at 241,000. So that is not even close to the number I'm actually trying to get. So I guess we go back into the pool. Oh, wait, what am I saying, bro? I need to pop sundial totems. All right, I'll see you guys once I manage to get another silla to spawn in. And we're back. And look at this. Okay, I got another silla to spawn in, but I only have 5 hours left of Merlin's luck. Yep, guys, it is now officially the next day. I took a break from this challenge just because, honestly, it's so hard to get the sillas to spawn in. Never mind trying to catch the silla. But anyway, let me go ahead and put 8x luck back on because, trust me, we're gonna need it. And there it is. Okay, we've got the 8x luck on. Now, the next thing, of course, let me get off of Destiny Rod. Ignore that. And let's go for it. Now, the biggest downside of the King's Rod is you have to do a gazillion shakes, bro. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Ooh, wait, what is that? Oh, wait, is that? Oh, it's Abyssal. Okay, I was so confused. All right, I'm gonna let everything go that's not the silla. And in fact, just not to waste your guys' time, I'm gonna skip this portion and let's just go ahead and get the silla, or maybe not even get the silla. It might fully disappear. No! No! Oh, it disappeared. Bro, 8x luck is just not gonna cut it, guys. I'm gonna have to spend a gazillion amount of Robux in order to catch this silla as a really big silla. Well, back to the sundial totem popping once again. I'll see you guys once I manage to get another silla to spawn in. And you know what? I'll probably give away some bundles just to increase my server luck. All right, I got the silla to spawn in once again. And guys, we are now on day 3 of this challenge. If you have a look, I now have almost 75 million cash. And yes, the Merlin's luck is now gone. Basically, I'm trying to record this video in between other videos, so it's just taking a super long time. But what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to gift the Noodle the 32x server luck bundle. So let's go ahead and do that. And then on top of that, I will buy the 8x luck. And do I pop an Aurora totem as well, just to make sure we can get the silla? Because I have had about 4 sillas that I've not even been able to catch, so I didn't even bother recording it. All right, there we go. We've got 40x server luck. We've got the King's Rod ready. Let's see. All right, the first catch is the legendary in Abyssal. Of course, I'm gonna let it go. Also, guys, check this out. I went on a big brain move. You know how I've got to do 28 shakes with the King's Rod? Well, I actually created my own auto shake macro. Look at this. I made this myself, bro. Look how fast it goes. So all I have to do is just watch it auto shake for me. And then as soon as it pops, I stop my macro and then I can fish. It's genius. I honestly felt like 10,000 IQ whilst I was making this last night. Okay, I got myself the mythical. These things sell for so much money, by the way. If you guys farm over here, you're going to make so much money. That's how I now have over 70 million because I just keep farming in the silla area. Bro, it's not working. It's still not working. We cannot catch the silla. All right, I'm going to have to go for Aurora totem. That is literally my only option at this point. We need to just keep boosting the server luck until we get it. I don't want to have to let another one of these sillas go, dude. They keep coming and going and I just cannot catch it. No! No! It disappeared again! No, bro, I'm gonna lose my mind doing this challenge. I cannot even catch a silla. Never mind trying to get one over 1 million kilograms! Editor, put that insanity meter up to 40% already, bro. I'm on day 3 and I cannot even catch one. Oh, I guess I'll see you guys when I get another. All right, here we go. We got another silla to spawn in. That actually didn't take that long. It only took about 10 minutes. Now, guys, just to really make sure I can get this silla, I'm going to take the 40x server luck and turn it into 200x server luck. I know. I keep spending Robux like crazy, but seriously, I just want to complete this challenge, bro. So let me go into my own Discord server here. As you can see, it is active. Hey guys, who wants some free bundles? And then I'm just gonna chuck in my server link. Yep. Join up. If you guys want to be featured in my next video, or if you want to get some bundles easily, I keep doing these constantly. You can easily just join my Discord. I'll leave it at the top of the description and top of the comments. And they should be flooding in. Here they come. Okay, we've already had a few people join in, so let's go ahead and buy them the new bundle. All right, there we go. We've got 136x server luck. Now, hopefully that should now do. Hopefully I don't have to buy more bundles, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love buying bundles for you guys, but having spent that much money just to get one silla is crazy work. Oh no! Is this an exalted relic? Bro, I think I'm getting an exalted relic. I saw a green tick and I got excited for some reason, even though the secret is a black tick. Oh, at least I got an exalted relic. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, I'm getting it. Guys, it worked. 136x server luck works. Let's go. So a lot of you guys keep saying that only 32x server luck works. Anything higher than that doesn't make a difference. It definitely does. Because I couldn't get anything with 40x. As soon as we get 136x, I get the silla straight away, bro. It's that easy. All you got to do is spend Robux like me. And if you guys want to do that, I'm still giving away a ton of Robux. It's over 110,000 Robux. All you gotta do is subscribe and comment down below your Roblox usernames. All right, let me stay locked in here. At some point, the silla will make my control bar smaller and it's gonna ruin the progress. Right now, it's pretty chill though. I can't lie. This is pretty easy so far. All right, here we go. We're getting pretty close now. Should be any second. Come on. Yes! Oh, wait, that kind of looked big. No? Was that big? Was that giant? Was that jumbo? Please. All right, here it comes. Let's have a look. Did we cook? That looked kind of big when it flopped out of the water. Okay, if I scroll down to the bottom. Come on, please. Wait, what? 459,000 kilograms? Is that it? That's not that big, bro. No! That's nowhere near 1 million kilograms. Oh, guys, we got cooked. We got mega cooked. Wow. All right, well, back to the sundial totem pop in, and let's try to get more sillas in here. I'm getting it, guys! Let's go! All right, come on. Lock into a corner for me, please. This one is dying a little bit all over the place right now. All right, here we go. We're finally getting the silla, dude. It took that long that the silla actually despawned. All right, let's have a look. Is it going to be massive? All right, let's see this absolute beast. If we scroll down. Oh, yo! Wait, it's my first big. 724,000 kilogram silla. Yo, I cannot even see the size of it. I can just see a belly. That is so sick. Let's go. Yes. All right. Our first big locked away 700,000 kilogram silla. This is officially the biggest fish I've ever caught. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to the sundial totem pop in. And let's get another silla in here. All right, here we go once again. We've got another silla to spawn in. I've asked everyone from my Discord to join up once again. And yep, guys, I am going to start gifting more bundles again. I'm not wasting my time with this silla. Let's get the server look up like crazy here. Have too many people joined? Maybe. This has gotten out of hand. All right, let's just do one more here. And we should be up to over 200x server luck. All right, there we go. So now we've got 224 server luck. Let's get fishing. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, we're getting another. Let's go, dude. All right, hopefully this doesn't take too long because the last one took me about 12 minutes just to catch. All right. Oh, wait, that looked really big. I know I say that every time, but that one, it did actually look pretty big. All right, let's have a look. What did we get? Oh, yo. Okay, it's another big 650,000 kilograms, but unfortunately, it is not 1 million kilograms. Oh, close. We're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, here we go. We're getting another silla. All right, guys, you haven't seen this, but for the last 3 sillas, I've had 200x server luck, and I didn't manage to get one. That's why every time I do get one, I still get so hyped. Make this the 1 million and end my misery, please. And here we go. We're about to get it. Yeah. Please make it the 1 million. Please. All right, let's have a look at what we caught here. So if we go type, scroll down. Ooh, 673,000 kilograms. So this is now my second biggest one, I believe. It's not bad. It's not bad, but oh, dude, we're not even there. We're not even close to 1 million yet. Yeah, I'm getting another. Let's go. Let's go. This time I'm locked in, guys. This time is going to be the one. I can feel it. I've got the tingles. All right, we're getting another. Ooh, I said it 7 times, but that did look big. Was that big? All right, here we go. Let's find out. How big was it truly? No, bro, just another 600,000 kilogram silla. I mean, it is big, but it's just not big enough, bro.
That's what she said.
Editor, raise that insanity meter to 60%! I've been going at this for days, bro. Yeah, I'm getting another! Dude, I get so hyped every single time. Let's go! Yeah! Okay, let's find out what we're about to get. Please make it big, dude. Please end my misery. Okay, let's have a look. Backpack, refresh. Are you kidding me? 325,000 kilograms? That's tiny, bro. I can see the full thing. Oh, no, wait. What? Where's his head? Does it always have one head missing? How have I just noticed that? Well, anyway, we got cooked. On to the next. Yep. We're getting another. Let's go. All right, here we go. It's happening. It's about to get reeled in. Yep. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it was rolling down this little hill. I got so confused for a second. All right, here it comes screaming at me. Question is it big? Let's have a look. Oh, it is pretty big. 711,000 kilograms. It's still not 1 million, but yeah, not bad, dude. Is that my biggest one yet? Oh, it's not even my biggest one. Second biggest one. Let's go. On to the next. And here we go. We're reeling another one in. Please just make it big. Okay, I say it every time. That looked fairly big. It didn't look like 1 million, though. It looked very similar to the other ones. And there it is. All right, let's have a look at this beast. No, are you kidding me? 373,000 kilograms? That is no way near. Is that the smallest one yet? Oh, this sucks. On to the next. Here we go. After about an hour and a bit, I've finally got another silla spawn in. And yes, I did bump up the silver look back to 168. I have gifted so many bundles. And seriously, guys, join my Discord. I'm giving these bundles away like crazy at the moment. All right, here we go. We're finally getting it. Oh, no. I've said it every time, but that looked big, guys. That was a big belly. I'm telling you. Please let it be big. All right, let's have a look. Did we get a giant... No, we did not. We got a big silla, 677,000 kilograms. Bro, how many of these things do I have? Look how many I have! Nah, dude. Oh, man. I'm getting cooked by these sillas. Yo! What am I getting here? It's purple. Why is it purple? Is this a blighted? Nah, guys, what am I getting here? This looks nuts. Please make this the giant one. That would be so epic. Oh, my days. I'm about to lose it. No! I just lost it, bro, because it kept... It wasn't even my fault! It kept releasing itself. Oh, dear, dude. Oh, that was so cool looking. What even was that? Now I'm never gonna know. No! And there it goes. No! Editor! 90% on the insanity meter! Bro, it disappeared. Oh, no, I'm actually losing my mind. Okay, I did manage to get another silla, guys, and I got it hooked on. Oh. No, what is going on? Dude, I'm not even doing that. No, I swear, guys, I didn't even do that. The control pad just moved on its own. What is going on? I'm losing my sanity like crazy here. Anyway, let me lock in. Let's get this silla. I'm not losing another. That was so embarrassing that I lost it. No! What is going on? No, this is actually getting really frustrating. Guys, I promise you, I am not letting go of my control pad, but for some reason, it just keeps letting go of itself. Wait, is it because I had an auto? It's because I had an auto clicker on. That makes so much sense. No, bro, I just lost another silla because of that. All right, please give me another silla back again. No, this is crazy, dude. Oh, no, I'm getting tilted. I'm actually getting so tilted recording this video. What am I doing? Why am I catching this thing now? All right, here we go. We got another silla back at least. That's good. So I didn't lose the silla fully. Now I'm just going to stay locked in order to actually get it. Come on. What is going on, bro? I'm just losing progress for no reason now. I hate the silla. I'm actually starting to hate catching this fish. I'm so done with this challenge, guys. Editor, insanity meter at 150,000! Put it through the roof, bro. I'm so done with this challenge. I can't. Okay, the silla has now fully disappeared, so I've really got to make sure that I actually catch it here. It keeps doing the thing where I keep losing progress, though. It's so frustrating. Nah, this is insane, bro. I'm getting a perfect catch this whole time, and I just keep losing progress. Oh, come on, devs. Please stop making me lose progress. All right, come on. Come on. Get there. Yes. Oh, finally, guys. Yo, that catch alone took about 15 minutes. That is so crazy it took that long. Yeah, scream at me all you want. I got you. All right, let's have a look. What do we finally get? Scroll down. Are you kidding? 300,000? I just wasted an hour of my life trying to get one silla for 300,000 kilograms. I'm so done, dude. I'm so done. Oh, here we go. Yes. Guys, I am not joking. I have had to wait 2 hours to get this silla. I have spent so much money on bundles. Oh, my days, dude. My Discord has been so happy because I just keep giving away bundles like crazy to get the server look up. All right, let me lock in on this silla. Hopefully it ends up being massive. All right, here we go. We're finally getting another, dude. Oh, it's been too long. I'm not going to lie. I don't have high hopes for this one. It looked like another 600,000 kilogram one. All right, let's take a look. Did we get lucky? Please. Please give me some luck. Oh, no. Okay, it's way bigger than I thought. It's 707,000 kilograms. It is pretty big, but it's not big enough. Guys, look at this. I've now caught 15 sillas, and 7 of them are officially big. Unfortunately, no giants, but 3 of them are above 700,000 kilograms. That is still huge, but I'm not giving up yet. I am not done yet, even though my insanity has gone through the roof. Just for you guys, I'm gonna keep going. All right, guys, we got the silla to spawn in one more time, and I'm not gonna lie, this might be my last attempt. As you can see, currently we don't have any server luck, and to be honest, catching a silla without server luck is really, really tough, especially with the King's Rod. So for one last time, let me jump back into my Discord server and gift you guys some bundles. I've done this about 20 times already today, but hey guys, I'm gifting bundles one more time. First to join gets them. Let's send the link. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Who's joined? Wait, we just have one? Okay, no, there we go. More people are joined. No! I'm out of Robux again! Oh, my days. Guys, this video has cost me over 40,000 Robux. 40,000! That is so crazy. All right, let me go ahead and buy just a little bit more Robux. All right, there we go. Bundles have been bought. We have 104 server luck. Let's get back in here. Looks like the first thing we're getting is the mythical. Of course, we're gonna skip. Come on, bro. Please let this be the one. No! It disappeared! Oh, guys, I just wasted more Robux and I couldn't even catch it. Oh, man, I'm done. It has been 3 days. All right, I take it back. I can see why RFG only caught like 3 of these bad boys, and then somebody just gifted him an appraised 1 million kilogram silla. Because catching this thing is, wow, is it hard, dude. Well, since I have a bit more server luck left, I'll try to spawn one more in. I'll try to go for one more. Let's just see what happens. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh, my days. I was fearful that it was going to disappear. Basically, guys, I did get another one to spawn in, but I'm pretty sure it's about to disappear any second now. Yep. See that? It just disappeared. I've been doing this for the last, like, 14 minutes just trying to get it, and I got it in the last second. That is so crazy. All right, now let me just make sure that I can actually catch it as well, because if I let it go now, that would be devastating. All right, here we go. Come on. Ooh, that looked big. That did look kind of big. I don't think it's 1 million, though. All right, here it comes screaming at me. All right, let's have a look at this beast. Did we cook? Please let me cook. Please let me cook. Please let me cook. Nah, are you kidding me? 336,000 kilograms. That's it? I got a little baby. Oh. Guys, look at this. I have literally caught 2 rows of sillas now. This is so sad, dude. This is so sad. Let me see if I can get one more to spawn in before the server luck runs out. If I can't, you know what? GG, bro. Yo! What? We got another silla. I'm eating some food. Bro, I was eating a little snack whilst waiting. I got it on the first cast. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, man. Finally, bro. Guys, you have no idea. That one Took me about 10 minutes just to pull it in, if not longer. The progress bar kept getting messed up like it did last time. Anyways, doesn't matter, whatever, we got it. Oh, please make it huge. All right, let's have a look. Did I cook? There is no way! 410,000 kilograms, dude. This is the worst challenge ever. I hate this challenge. And if you have a look, I'm starting to lose my server look as well. I think I might lose my server look before I even get the chance to try and get another silla. I'm gonna keep popping the sundial totems. Let's see if we get another silla. If not, it's so over, dude. No! There it goes. The server look has fully disappeared. There is no silla left. And my sanity, guys, is completely gone. That is officially 3 days and over 40,000 Robux spent trying to get this silla. So let's have a look. How many do I actually have in the end? Oh, yeah, dude. Look at this. So in the end, we ended up catching 17 sillas. The biggest weight I could actually get is 724,000 kilograms. Now, how big actually is this? Well, to find that out, I need to go outside because right now you can't even tell. I'm just holding its little belly. Little belly? Big belly. All right, let me get outside, get on a jet ski, and let me show you this beast. And here we go. I've made it outside. We're officially back to the real world. Let's check out the size of this silla. Oh, that is big, dude. All right, if I zoom all the way out. All right, it doesn't look insanely big, but it is still pretty decent. Again, you can only really see the belly like this. If I go into the jet ski, then you can see it. There it is. It's a beast. Now, since I couldn't get the 1 million kilogram silla, I'm putting out a bounty on it. The first person to get it, I'll give you 10,000 Robux. All you have to do is join my Discord server, post it in there, and the first one that I see, it has to be unappraised, it has to be caught. I will gift you 10,000 Robux personally to you. Hope you guys still enjoyed the video and enjoyed watching me lose my sanity. Of course, make sure to join my Discord, subscribe for some Robux, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one.